And how is it going, everybody? My name is ChristopherDragkrow, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact livestream. Man, oh man, can I just say, I am blimmin' exhausted today. But yeah, how's it going? Stone Cold Ball, Slippery Shoes, Jackson Trailblazer, Rain, Sim, Vanguard, Aichi Sendo, and I think that was all. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? Thank you all so much for stopping by. But can I just say I am flipping exhausted because, oh boy, let me just say that sometimes when you need to have a job, I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going. But yeah, once you need a job, you kind of have to be forced to do things that you don't want to do. So yeah, I guess we gotta appreciate what we have to do. And yeah, it's kind of like a thing where, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do, I suppose. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shesnaya, I'm pretty sure they just confirmed the fact that Shesnaya will be releasing this year on August 12th. So that is still a ways to go. So yeah, I did see that there was a Zone Zero was live. The channel was live. So yeah, I don't actually know what it was about, but based on what Slippery Shoes is saying, I'm pretty excited to see what it talking about. So yeah, hopefully, well, definitely we'll be checking it out later on. So, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally on the weekend. Final freaking lay. I hope you're all excited for your weekend. I know that I'm gonna be working. So yeah, unfortunately, I will still have things to do regarding work, and then after that, I still have things to do, part-time work. I still have editing to do, but I will hopefully be able to spend time with family and all that. So yeah, that's close to my birthday, even though I don't play Genshin. Yeah, that's fair. You are indeed a ZZZ player, which is perfectly fine, perfectly valid. So yeah, but hopefully you're doing alright, Slippery Shoes, because I remember seeing that you talked about the graveyard shift, and yeah, hopefully you're feeling energetic, hopefully you're feeling rested and whatnot. I know I'm very exhausted after yesterday and today. Basically, it took me an hour to get back home today because I would have to go to a different location, but yeah, we move, I suppose is the best way to go about things. So yeah, we live and we learn, and then we move. But yes, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously we've been talking about all of life-related matters and all that. My sister was playing. Oh my god, jeez. Thank you so much for the Rickroll, Shunlin. Appreciate it, buddy. But man, that was very loud. And yeah, thank you so much, dude. I highly appreciate it. Hey, thank you very much for the hydrate, man. Appreciate it again. My sister was planning on giving me her HSR account because she lost interest in it. Ah, that's kind of cool. But then again, she is wasting. Okay, I don't want to say wasting. Wasting is the wrong word. She is missing out on a big opportunity to play Amphorius for herself. I'm just saying, Amphorius is peak. Still one of the best arc to date. I don't think there has been any arc so far that's come close to how good it is. And obviously that's just me. Obviously I don't want to say for everybody. I know Stone Cold Boss has mentioned that you know, it was a bit too tedious, it was a bit too prolonged and whatnot, which is fair. You want my Genshin? That's hilarious. But yeah, how's it going, Shunlin? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a better day than I am. Well, I mean, yeah, I probably will. Nice. I mean, to be fair, if you don't want to play from the very beginning again, then that's perfectly fine. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You're doing alright? Good to hear, man. So yeah, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously most of the time we start off the stream doing some, you know, daily commissions and whatnot, but, oh no, there's a but. There's always a but, isn't there? Why is there a but in here? But not the double T, but just a single T. Why is there a but? Why is there a but? See, I'm still very tempted to pull for Linnea. There's 3 more days. Not the but. Yeah, exactly. Not the but. Open wallet. Ah, yes, that's relatable. Yeah, that is way too relatable, my friend. But yes. Hopefully one of these days we'll all be able to say, you know, we are fine in monetary aspects and whatnot. But hey, it's too tough to tell. But yeah. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking about life right now, and that's the reason why I'm struggling. That's the reason I'm struggling, guys. But yes, enough about me potentially struggling and whatnot. Oh gosh, my ping is all the way to the moon. It's flying to the moon and back. Unfortunately, this level 999 ping did not help me get Silver Wolf level 999 on the first try. But yeah, yeah, good to see that the 999 ping is still all the way on board here. If only I had 10 Bitcoin. Yeah, if only we invested in Bitcoin. But then again, you never know. Sometimes if you get in Bitcoin, it could have gone worse. It could have gone better. Nobody knows. Sometimes that's how fate works, you know? That's just how fate works. Yeah, but look on the bright side. That's it. Just look on the bright... Yeah, exactly. Just look there and then just hope. Oh god, yesterday's ping was atrocious. It was actually pretty bad, but I think it was just because of... what was the name? I think it was just because of Planarcadia, just because everything was going on in Planarcadia. That was the issue. So yeah, hopefully things are fine for this part. I sure hope so that everything's fine here, but yeah. My eyes! Yeah, exactly. Your eyes! Your eyes! But yeah, in any case, like I was saying before I constantly distract myself, normally we will... Bro will never finish Planarcadia storyline. I will. Stone Cold Boss, you gotta trust me. Within the next 2 to 3 months, I promised already, I will get a new laptop. And once that new laptop's here, I will be able to do that. But the thing is, I'm also concerned for myself because I'm already 1 month into my current job and I'm already thinking I wish I could leave. But I'm not gonna leave because I need the money. So yeah, I can't leave the job because I need the money and therefore my mental health is gonna deteriorate even further. But you know what? It's the price we pay. It's the price we pay. Unfortunately, it is the price that we pay considering the fact that we are getting something in return. But hey, you never know, right? But again, like I was trying to say for like 10 times, let's go ahead and start off with the quest already. So obviously, most of the time we start off with the quest. Most of the time we normally do the daily commissions and whatnot first. But today we're going to be doing the quest first. We're going to be doing the entire event because we are going to be finishing Act 5 of Genshin Impact today. So it's probably going to take us 3 to 4 hours. I don't actually know how long it's going to take us, but hey, however long it'll take, let's finish Act 5 today. At a BS rate. Oh, unfortunately, yes. That is life, unfortunately. That is unfortunately life, because sometimes if you get the easy way in life, sorry, you're not lucky then, because some people have it easy, some people don't. Ooh. I just realized the song's not playing because that means Columbina's not here. Alright then. Columbina, we're back. We are back. Huh? She's not here. I can't sense her presence at all. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go? Maybe she took them out for walkies? Okay, you didn't have to say walkies, but that is pretty adorable. That is pretty adorable to say. Maybe she took them out for some walkies? Yeah, walkies. Huh? Walkies for Kuhenki? They're not pets, you know. I mean, to be fair, they kind of act like them. They are adorable enough to be a pet, to be fair. They are adorable enough. To be fair, I'm surprised that okay, to be fair, I feel like in Genshin, probably in the 6th anniversary or something, they'll probably release a Kuhenki pet because I think they released a pet for every nation so far. I think the Kuhenki is going to be a pet for Genshin's Nod Krai. Because I mean, I would say that is well deserved, to be fair. I mean, we already got multiple from every region so far. So, Kuhenki, you're next. Ooh, I hope so. Yeah, right? Like, the Kuhenki is actually surprisingly adorable. You might think that its faceless appearance makes it not adorable, but it is. It really is. Oh well, looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. Maybe she's not even here. Maybe she went to the moon. I doubt that. There's still a few days left until the moon prayer night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyways. Fair point. Let's go. Why not just go and check? Like, I don't see the problem with just going in, checking. Wow, the Kuenki here is gone too. Shesnaya releasing this year? Yes, it is. But yeah, how's it going? How'd you do that? It is releasing in August 12th. August 12th. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Columbina, are you back yet? Huh. How strange. Looks like she isn't here. That is pretty weird. She's not there 2 days in a row. I feel like that's something we gotta be concerned about now. Right, it's not like her to spend so much time outside, especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention. By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day. You're buffering. I don't think is the connection that bad? I do apologize if it is. Yeah, I sometimes I don't really know what's happening. Like, everything seems fine on my screen, but if things are not fine on your guys' end, please do tell me, because everything looks okay on my screen. Oh, and well, the game just disconnected. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, so this is definitely a case of the Wi-Fi. This is not my one. So yeah, unfortunately for me, it is the Wi-Fi and not me. So, oh boy, if it's not one thing, it's the other. I feel like I can't catch a break in life, man. I just cannot catch a break. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I cannot catch a break in life, guys. I just can't. I just can't catch a break for some reason. It's like life wants to throw me a bone after another, and then after that kick me off the ledge. It seems like it. It does seem like it. I have to question everything, man. I really do. And I don't mean to start off the stream like negative or anything, but yeah, I guess life, man. It really knows how to just make me stress. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have I think there's a higher chance of me having a mental breakdown faster than I can actually reach 500 followers. That's the unfortunate part. I can see myself, like, you know, having a mental breakdown and all that. August, 1 month before September, basically an anniversary relaunch. It more or less is, but then again, I'm pretty sure the game was close enough to that. I guess so, right? I guess so. Okay, but I'm trying to look at the screen. I'm trying to look at multiple screens to see how slow or how... Because the game looks okay. That's the crazy part. The game actually looks okay, but the buffering is crazy. I think it's just because of the internet. So yeah, like I said, if it's not one thing, it's another, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I would like to apologize. So if something does go wrong with today's live stream, if it continues to be worse, I most likely will have to end stream, and I'll probably do it another day, because yeah, this is just outrageous. Oh boy, yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I really don't know what to say other than please refresh the tab and probably come back. Oh man, I don't know what else to do anymore. It's so utterly difficult, man. It's like I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I would like to apologize first and foremost, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's one of those things, guys. I don't know what else to say other than the fact that I'm so sorry for this. Because this is kind of outside of my control, because obviously I don't... It's not like I'm in control of the Wi-Fi or anything. So it's more like the landlord, if the landlord pays the Wi-Fi and all that. I can only stream in my place and then just hope for the best, but... clearly, nothing I can do really cements the fact. I guess so. I mean, the connection, I guess today is just pretty bad, yeah? I guess so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shed. I'm sorry that you're here at this kind of time. How'd you do that? But yeah, unfortunately for me, I can't do anything. I really can't. It's the Wi-Fi of this house I'm renting, and if the landlord doesn't want to give a shit about the Wi-Fi, and yeah, I can see right now that the buffering is ridiculously crazy. It's not lagging, but it is buffering. So it's one. Say for certain, guys. I don't want to say for certain, but if it continues like this, even in the future, I think I have to stop streaming already. So yeah, I think it's a permanent thing because I'm living in a place that's not my own. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's like all the issues that's happening isn't. I can't do anything about it except for my laptop. Let's say the Wi-Fi, I can't do anything about that. I can't be super loud, and then work has been a piece of garbage for me. So yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, I don't know. It is a very difficult time, and especially I don't know why the Wi-Fi is crashing out. Yeah. I really don't know what else to say, but yeah. If you're okay with how things are going, then yeah, I might continue. But based on what I'm seeing on my other screen, it's buffering so bad, and it's also like the only thing that's moving is my, like, you can hear me, and the chat is moving. Like, realistically, I haven't touched the screen. I haven't moved from this part of the screen, but yeah, it's. I think there's a higher. Realistically, now that I think about it, there's probably like now a higher chance for me to quit streaming permanently than me actually continuing, than me actually succeeding, guys. I mean, I don't want to bring this into an. I have to be real here though. My mom, like, my mom and all family don't give a shit about me streaming. They're okay with me streaming, but like, they generally, like, they don't care as long as, if I'm not making money, what's the point? You're just basically a NEET anyway. So if I can make money, then sure, it's a different story. But since I can't make money, they don't give a shit, and they want me to forget about streaming. And they're okay with me doing it, but clearly, if I have things to do, they would rather me do other things and earn money rather than this. So yeah, if it's gonna be this bad, I'm just gonna stop streaming today. I feel like I have to, because it's right now is just so bad to the point that I don't think you all can actually get a good enough stream. I don't know how it was yesterday. There's a reason I'm not streaming as often too. It's just the internet I paid don't let me use it. I don't understand, because ever since I started streaming here, everything looked okay. Sure, the quality hasn't always been the best, but today I think it's just the one day where everything just gone to shit. I feel like the past few days the internet has been really shit, and unfortunately I can't do anything about that. I can tell the landlord, can they fix the freaking Wi-Fi, but yeah, if the internet is just shit, I can't do anything about that. So yeah. I mean, I'll keep going as is. I'll keep going. If the things gets worse, then please let me go. No, guys. If the thing progressively gets worse, and I notice it, I will end the stream. So yeah, I'll do my best. I can only pray, right? I can only hope that things get better. Otherwise, frick. What about Luanotar? Luanotar, you there? I wonder if it's there. Oh, it's here! What the heck? Okay, I didn't expect it to be there. Okay, very nice, very nice. Hey, do you know where Columbina went? Aw, the way it tilts its head is always so damn adorable. I really love watching it tilt its head like that. It's so adorable. That's why I said I really do hope that we do get a pet. Either, yeah, I'll get a drink. I might as well just poison my lungs to death or something, right? Sorry, didn't understand, but if you know where she is, could you take us to her? Sounds like an I don't know either to me. Oh, yes, because this is like I don't know. This Lonatar kind of formed the moment. The Lonatar kind of basically spawned as a basically like a form of us and also Columbina. So it's kind of interesting. It's very interesting how Lonatar kind of spawned. Yeah, that's even stranger. Paimon, look, the flowers. Ooh, they are white. Because I think they would be blue if Columbina was there, but the fact that they're white means she's not here, huh? Yeah. They change color and Columbina gets weaker, right? And it looks super pale right now. Let's go. We've got to find Lauma. Alright. Let's go! Are they gonna tell us anything? Usually I stream around the same time as you, but nowadays I have to do it way earlier in the morning, like 4 to 6 a.m. And even now, I'm not sure if the stream lasts and don't fix up. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, how to do that, I think the difference between you and I is like, I don't think I can. If I do it at 4 to 6 a.m., first and foremost, I think my audience is completely not gonna be there. Second of all, I do have work in the morning, so I can't do that. I need to work at I have to wake up at 7. I normally wake up at 7 a.m. and need to be at the office by 8. So yeah, I need to kind of rush. So unfortunately, I can't do the same thing as you do. But yeah, it'll definitely be something to keep in mind. Ah, it's you. How's Kutar? Is she okay? She's missing. Has she visited the frost moon of Scions? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Oh no, Columbina! Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside. So she's inside, and again, I feel like we should have just checked inside. Why didn't we? But where could she have gone though? Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird. Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately? No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts, and if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Imagine we just see an evidence like, oh my god, it's this person. Come on. Sorry, that was very loud. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. Ah, yes. Nefer. Let's see. Let's go and see if Nefer knows where our beloved Columbina is. Yes, beloved Columbina. Alright, so we go... Where? Okay. Oh, wow, I'm going the wrong place. Oops. I'm supposed to be going here, and in the end, I was going the wrong way. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Alright. So there is... Okay, so there's actually a lot of chests here that I still haven't claimed yet. So yeah, that is actually pretty interesting. So I can still kind of collect more of the gems and all that, but I mean we'll just wait. We don't have to. I'm not particularly worried or in a rush to get Stellar sorry, Primal Gems. Sorry, it's Primal Gems, not Stellar Gem. What the frick is this? Or is that like a... That's adorable. I wonder who made this. Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right? Good question. No, I don't recognize it. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Focus mode turned off? I think so. Wait a minute. Is it? No! It cannot be! Where'd that voice come from? Wait for it? Not sure, but it's definitely hostile. No, not that way. The final boss is right here! Well, this is anticlimactic, but I don't believe it. Is it? I mean, we saw like we saw like those artwork and all that in a similar summer event that was created by a certain witch. But is it? The sniffer mole? I mean, no one could believe that. That's the final voice? Sorry, final voice? Final boss? Surely not. Also, that voice is a little familiar. It is! It's too early for her to get the milk back home because it's none other than Alice! It's Alice! Oh my goodness! Oh, so... Whoa, wait, what the frick? Dude, she just changed the camera angle. Whoa! What the heck? She just freaking changed the camera angle to best matcher. Oh my goodness! Oh, let's go! Alice! That is amazing! Oh man, I've been waiting for her. I've been waiting for her to make an appearance, man. It seems I've managed to leave quite an incredible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ha, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself. She is beautiful, man. Mother of the most adorable Klee. Yes, she is. Great adventurer of the realms, daughter king, defender of old Mondstadt, etc. But most importantly, mother of the most adorable Klee. That is amazing. Oh, man. I love her, man. I love her. She is great. Oh, she is so beautiful, man. Oh, man. I wonder who the father of Klee is. To be fair, they've already announced that the father of Klee is off-world. Like, she's not even, like, he's not even in this world. He's from another world, or he's currently in another world because he's doing whatever, you know? But wow! I can't believe that, man. Does Tavad support polygamy? Ooh, that's a good question. I would hope so. I would hope so. But then again, you never know. You never know. What is going on? You're seeing the most incredible witch right in front of our eyes. I've heard that all the big shots of Tavad have long, wordy titles that stun people's speeches when they make their entrance. I mean, sorta? I mean, to be fair, Varka. Absolutely, he gonna saved our ass. But oh my god, I can't believe that we're actually seeing her. If it does, I want to be married to Alice so I can finally adopt Klee. Yes, that... I mean, yes, I don't mind that. I would take... Yeah, sure. Knowing Hoyo, he's gonna have a generic look, but easy... I don't... If he's not gonna be a playable character, that'd be so sad in a way. But at the same time, they did that with... I mean, I feel like you cannot be giving just a random NPC looking ass the title of Klee's father. It's impossible, right? There's no way. Like, there's no way you can do that, right? Like, that is crazy to think. But then again, maybe there'll be a connection to another world, like other timelines and all that, because, you know, the connection of the Irmin Soul and the Tree of Life and all that. You never know. You never know. Honkai, the power of Honkai and HoYoverse, they can do whatever they want. We have his name dropped during the last event, by the way. That is true, yeah? Don't give Klee's daddy NPC curse. If they give him the NPC curse after giving characters like Rarer, Deraded, freaking Tolindis, like if they give a freaking generic NPC looking ass, I'm gonna flip and say, yeah, that is just leave your guy. I'm joking. But yeah, unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I for one think I'm really quite amazing. You are. You're splendid, beautiful, everything. Also, I just realized the fact that the title screen that she talked about was kind of like the Fatui based. It kind of dropped like the Fatui introduction, and that is hilarious. So So again, she just broke the fourth wall again. Yeah, but it's non-voiced interaction during the story for the bubble. Ah, yes, they did do that. I think they give the initials for the character. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Doriko, but Alice in the flesh. That is a good point. I'm sure the name will drop again during Welcome Moon and future arc. I just hope that they don't release it in Genshin 2. If there ever will be a Genshin 2, I just hope that there won't be, because I will absolutely be upset and not play it. Psych, I'll play it. What is she, Deadpool? Well, to be fair, she has the red aesthetics. She is currently red, so you never know. You never know. That's right. So, what do you think? How's it feel to finally meet me? It's like I fell in love all over again. Psych. You look just like Klee. Oh my god, I don't know which to pick. You look so young, you look just like Klee. See, both of them seems like a compliment, but which one would give me the the highest affection points? Come on. I mean, to be fair, look like Klee is kind of like she is the mother of Klee, so you know. You said that to other girls, dude. No, absolutely not. I never say that. I've never said that to a girl. I mean, IRL, I've never said that to a girl. Yeah. You look so young. Oh shit. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's okay. What is that supposed to mean? I'm the mother of Klee, Teyvat's #1 cutie. How old could I possibly be? Young, just young. I think you should pick young for plus Riz points. Absolutely, Slippery Shoes. You read my mind. We're trying to Riz up this. I mean, it's impossible to do so considering the fact that she already has, like, you know, a husband and whatnot. But still, why not, right? Shoot your shot or never shoot it at all. That's what I say. Don't actually do that, IRL, guys. That is crazy. Oh gosh. See, we are having fun. We are having fun. So she's a friend of yours? Sure, let's say that. Let's say that. Even if the shot is miles away. Exactly. Exactly. Even if the shot is like a billion light years away, it's fine. I think a billion light years away is not distance, it's speed. I think I actually can't remember. It's distance, I think. Kobe. May he rest in peace. Yes. I mean more like Steph Curry. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person. I see. Madam Mage. That was quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, who could ever forget about the wondrous and amazing entrance of Alice? It's okay, Llama. Don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours, and of Varka's too. She's helped us a lot in the past, and also kind of stirred up trouble, but hey, we don't talk about that. That's right. She's a good person, just kinda unpredictable. That is yes. The answer is yes. Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how will we differ from machines? Oh, that is a fair point, man. I agree with that. That is a full sentiment I agree with. I am Llama, Moonchancer of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you. Yes, it is a pleasure to have two beautiful women meet up with each other. Always a pleasure to see that. Oh, I know. Before you got up here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nod Krai's present. 15 minutes? Damn. Wow. Like, you work fast, Alice. I think faster than me. Damn, because it took me like how many hours and how many streams in order to finally catch up to here. Oh gosh, I can't believe that, man. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She kind of read that too fast. So yeah. Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have a unique personality. Oh yeah, unique is definitely the best way I would describe it. Unique, memorable, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we didn't know that she's a pyro. But apparently Nicole is also a pyro character, which is very surprising to me. I didn't think Nicole was gonna be a pyro, but she is. So yeah, Nicole and Alice are gonna be pyro characters, which is a bit of a shocker, to be fair. Ah, well, I mean, either way, it's perfectly fine, right? You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing here in Nod Krai? Makes sense since they're both hot. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, true, agreed, facts. Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. Oh no. Well, I feel like she's actually gonna kick my ass considering the fact that the Traveler doesn't know how to fight using any of his abilities. So yeah, I think we're kind of screwed here, guys. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You'll never succeed. I'm gonna send a formal request for G to put you in solitary. Yes! Yes, that is the best. Oh my god, don't tell me even Alice is weak against freaking Jean. Oh gosh, that is hilarious. That is great. Oh, that is fantastic. Ah, Trat! And you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Oh, I love her, man. She is great. Jean is the real final boss. That is so true. That is factual. Oh man, I'm actually really happy about that. Yeah, we are literally cooked if she becomes the final boss. That's the thing. She created Dotoko. She was able to create a freaking island, a freaking storybooks for Klee. Oh gosh. I mean, she already has so much power and the Traveler doesn't know how to fight, so yeah. And I agree with the fact that he doesn't know how to fight. I like that I just agree with myself about the fact that he doesn't know how to fight because he doesn't. Thus falls the great Dodo King. Oh no. Oh great. So now we are the new Dodo King. So yeah, I shall take the previous Dodo King as my wife. That is my decree. Why are you playing along with this nonsense? Because it's fun, Paimon. It is fun. For funsies, of course. Exactly. See, Paimon? Where's your sense of fun? Like, come on. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown? No, it's just... You seem like a busy... She seems like a busy lady. I mean, to be fair, she does seem like she always has things going on. So I guess that's kind of fair. You seem like a busy lady, and this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured out it would have been something for more high stakes than just goofing around. That is fair. Like, why did she appear? I mean, that is a very fair point. That is a very fair point, actually. You're quite right. I'm here in Nod Krai because something big happened. Something big enough that it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. Oh! And there it is. They just revealed it. Ooh, okay. I'm actually very interested. I'm actually very interested now. It concerns the 3 moons. Of course it does. Of course it does. Yeah. Why am I not even surprised by that? Tevat's borders and of course the moon goddess you're currently searching for. You know where Columbina is? Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? I mean, sure, absolutely. My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat. See, the way that she says it, it's like she knows how to travel across different worlds, does it not? My reason for coming on this trip to Tevat. The Tevat is a world. It's the world, right? So why does this feel like she's traveling from beyond dimensions and whatnot? I mean, right? She probably is, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she could create dimensions of her own. So I guess that's kind of fair. But still, it's kind of crazy to think about. Oh well. to have some fun, but I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. A dimension walker, that's interesting. I mean, to be fair though, Slippy Shoes, they did mention how the abyss kind of forms. Like, okay, so for those of you that missed the, basically it's like the Varka stream and whatnot, and like the what if situation if the Violin gets consumed by the abyss and all that. So, the abyss, it kind of forms from the idea or from the thought that there exist two options, right? The option that you did not select eventually becomes the abyss, or it slowly manifests and becomes the abyss, more or less. Because she isn't from Tevat, it's been told. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But it's just more of the sense that, like, how is it? I mean, sure, it's probably because of Lumine that the Asmodee stopped us, but how is it that Asmodee stops the Traveler and whatnot? Then again, Paimon exists. I mean, yeah, we still don't know why or how Asmodee became Paimon. Or even if Asmodee is Paimon, you never know. Wink, wink. But I'm more curious about the fact that how everything came to be and all. I imagine Alice and Herta switched places for some reasons. I don't know why. To be fair though, if Herta is a bit more arrogant, whereas Alice is just lovable, and wants to cause chaos. And thank you very much for the hydration, and I appreciate it. I'll skip the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's borders. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. See, that's the thing though, she also mentioned that the abyssal energy, it's kind of like there's a separate door that prevents the abyssal energy from leaking into Tevat. So that's the thing, that is A, crazy, and B, abyssal energy forms from the idea that the option that is not chosen eventually corrupts, or it no longer exists, which slowly becomes and manifests into abyssal energy. That was what was mentioned. And it's crazy to think that something like that, having two options and the one that wasn't chosen, eventually becomes abyssal energy. Because that makes it ridiculously overpowered if you think about it. Because how many people in the world has options every single day, A and B, you know? Oh, do I want to go here or do I want to go there? Like, it's something as simple as that could slowly eventually become something evil, or like, you know, harness the power of abyssal powers. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about something as simple as that eventually led to the formation of something so powerful. But yeah. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed. No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night. That is fair. I guess the phantoms, yeah, the illusions we saw. Yeah, makes sense. Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border? The real moon is crazy. So yeah, Tevat has a fake moon. It's crazy to think about, right? It's crazy to think about how Tevat has a fake moon and the sky is apparently fake and all that. Excuse me. In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crest and so on. What a throwback. Oh yeah, it is. All the way from 1.2, baby. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another, far greater factor at play. The trilunar Seisagi. Yeah, I mean, I tried explaining that as best I can. The trilunar Seisagi. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so yeah. A trilunar Seisagi? Seisagi. Jeez, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Jeez, thank you, Genshin, for effing up how I could say things. Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was then. Oh! Okay! Wow, I did not expect that. I actually did not expect that. Before the heavenly principles, it's actually the three moon goddesses who control the world. You're talking about life, death, time, and I guess whatever Asmodee is, sustainer of principles or something. I don't remember. That's exactly it. The three goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. Supposed to keep the world stable, but fast forwarding to the present, the Eternal Moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon marrow, which should have never appeared in this world, has been retrieved, is in Arlecchino. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... yeah, everything has gone haywire, hasn't it? The power of all three moons is gathered here in Nod Krai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of the Funerary Flame. Wow. Okay then. Wow, okay. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Why are you so concerned about said borders? That is a good question. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason? That's so wholesome. I actually love that reason, but I mean, I feel like there's gotta be more, right? I mean, to be fair though, to ensure that there will be a peaceful, sunny environment in all of Tevat makes sense. It doesn't just have to be for Klee, but I mean, the reason is for Klee, I guess. Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question. It does, but hey, I'll take it. But it does make sense. It does. It really does. Well, that's one reason. Anyway, and the most important, the others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Raina daughter. It's gold. Albedo and Durin's mom. Wow, we're having a lot of moms in the Hexen circle, don't we? Man, that's crazy. Cleaning up after Raina daughter. That is wild to think about. Albedo can tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? Columbina wants to use their power to return home. I see. Nicole told me about that legend once. Nicole? You mean Mage N? Oh my god, are we gonna meet her as well? No! I would hope so, but are we? Oh, so you remember? Of course we do! I actually forgot, but still, of course we do! We heard a voice in Fontaine. Oh, that is true! When we met up with Mona! Wow, that was so long ago! We did speak with her. Wow, okay. Wow, that is crazy to think about. Ah, yes, of course. That was a story about Fate. Her area of expertise. Fate, yeah, because of the situation in Tevat. Folklores ended up giving up her own life. She got guillotined, allowed, what was her name? New Valette in order to change everyone back into regular human beings and not Oceanids, which is kind of funny considering the fact that they were Oceanids in the first place, but yeah. But back to the story about Dear Moon Goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore. Oh no! How come? What do you mean? It's kind of crazy. What does that mean? She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. What? What do you mean she disappeared? What does that even mean? Are they gonna leave on a... What was that? Long ago, a damselette who lived here walked the line between dreams and reality. Oh, it's here! It's where we always see her! In that sleeping position! The damselette. My body is so heavy. Oh no, she's having like a fever or something. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. No, Columbina! It's like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? This guy. Sorry about that. There's this guy from your Discord claiming that he hasn't issued a wrong complaint on my Discord account. Wait, what? There's a guy on my Discord that is complaining about something? Why do I have a feeling this person is... Okay, wait, let me check the Discord. What happened? Chris on Store, will you do an early stream on Labor Day? Because I know I'll be NTing the whole... Oh, that's fair enough. There's this guy from Discord that he has issued a wrong complaint on my Discord account. Sorry, I don't really... May I know who? I mean, I don't actually know... Huh. That is... Sorry about that. How'd you do that? I don't know what's happening regarding that, so... Yeah, you can just PM me about that. I'll try and see what's happening and try and understand. Just because I don't understand by, you know, by the mention of... Someone from my Discord claiming that he has an issue, that he has issued a wrong complaint. Dexter Chavit. Sorry, I don't think there's even a person like that on in my server, actually. I don't... Oh, wait. There is a... Who the frick is this? Ah, I have a feeling this guy just randomly came in. I don't actually know when he even came in, so... When was that? 24th April. When was that? Is that today? It is today. So yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, I think the best way to go about it is probably to block him, Dexter, just because... sorry, block him. How'd you do that? Because I don't really know. And if there's any situation, and yeah, please do let me know. Because right now, I wasn't even made aware that he came in and all. But yeah, anyways, if that's gonna continue to be an issue, then yeah, please do let me know. Otherwise, I will continue. He's currently trying to claim a false report on me and says it was a mistake. No, shows me a mail image of a report wanting to convince me for something. Yeah, I think the best way to go about things is to block him. I think, how'd you do that? I think the best way about it is just to block him, and I'll probably remove him from the chat, from the server. I think that's the best way to go about things. Just because I don't understand why. I've seen this tactic before. It's just scam. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why. So I think the best way to go about things is just to block him first and foremost, and after that, I'll also try and kick him out of the server. So I think that's the best way to go about things. First, I think best way to go about things, I'll just kick him off of the server. Yeah. Sorry about that, dude. I wasn't made aware of the situation. But yeah, thank you very much for informing me. Anyways, let's continue on with the stream. Because something like that happened and I wasn't even made aware. What's happening to me? Oh yeah, we already talked to them. We already mentioned about this. You blocked him? Alright, that's good. That's good. I think I'll go for a while. To be honest, we should give Bina a clock in case she wants to know what time it is. Yeah, that's also true. But then again, do clocks exist? How do we give her a digital watch? I would like to give her a digital one. Are we gonna walk as Columbina? That'd be sick. Or are we not? A sundial? Ooh, a sundial could be... Yeah? I mean, to be fair, everyone was talking about giving her a lamp. Might as well give her a sundial. Are you out for a walk too? Oh! Whoa! What the heck? No! No! No, even the entrance is gone! She's becoming like one of those phantoms. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? No! But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. No! 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 Columbina! Will I return to the moon after I disappear, or... No! No! Save her! Go back! So far, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born in. No! Please no, Columbina! This may be your last chance to visit the Frost Moon Enclave. No! Don't say goodbye like that! This may be your last chance to visit the Frost Moon Enclave. Don't let it slip away. Ooh, don't let it slip now, boys. Oh. About that. I mean, yeah, don't let it slip away, and it kind of slipped away or something. Damn. It sounds like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes too. I mean, they could still help out. How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff. This is why they're releasing Chess Naya early, because Welcome Moon is a short series of saying, no! Don't say that. I don't want Bina to be gone. Bina's way too important. Karina, Lemily, it's time to eat. Oh wait, wasn't this one of the kids? I actually can't remember. Oh, we're playing as Bina! Nice! But why are we in this form? Will she react? No? Can they see her? What, even the cool hanky can't even see her? That's crazy. So, just fill these balloons with air, right? Yeah, just blow on it. That's how you make a balloon. Hehehe. Think fast! Water balloon. Reda! Teasing an acolyte of the Frostmoon Scions. Surely that's a punishable offense. Ah. Oh, water balloon fight. Ah, that's actually quite fun. We did play a dead character in Honkai Impact 3rd, so she's still playable. To be fair, technically, Tingyon also died, so technically she was still on the brink of survival, only on the brink of it, so yeah. I like how we revisited mostly Monster and Liyue, but not... Yeah, that's the thing though, right? Because obviously Liyue, Chinese New Year, it's a thing that happens every year, so it makes sense. The Iridori Festival, I hate the fact that we didn't get a new one. I hate the fact that we don't get new events that happens. Like every summer event is everywhere but the same. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to go back to Inazuma, because is it weird that they kind of dropped the fact that, oh, there's apparently gonna be a civil war happening in Inazuma, then they just forgot about it? Crazy, right? Madness. Can't believe that Genshin just forgot about one big twist after tail they just added on. I miss Mizuki. I miss her a lot. Yeah, I miss her. I miss her, Yaimiko, and Rain Shogun in the bat with me. I miss the onsen bat with them. Alas, alas. The task is just to check the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Hiya! Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts. We won't use all of them, and as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can all stay a secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right? Oh, you menace. Then think fast! That's kind of fun. Playing water balloons like that. That's actually really, really fun. Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun? It is. It's just the fun of it. Like, you can get the other person wet, and I guess also you get wet. I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah. Alright, who's next? Whee! Speed up. Best way to beat the heat. Yeah, true. Absolutely. I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up. Yeah, eat up. Eat up. A plain and humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frostmoon Scions. How come the Medi got a Somar berry dessert? I always get a berry. I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours. They're sharing food? Damn. Apparently the concept of sharing food escapes her? She doesn't even think about sharing food? I mean, it makes sense, to be fair. She stayed by herself. At the same time, she has tea parties, no? Does the tea parties not, like, isn't it the same as, like, sharing food, more or less? But then again, someone else is hosting it, so I guess that's fair. I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea. Oh, so, okay, I guess she doesn't count it as that. They leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for animals to... I mean, fair enough, yeah? For animals to eat it, that's actually pretty respectable. Hey, that was 2 bites. Then you can have another bite of mine. Oh, you two. Don't fret now. Here. Aw, how nice of you, Granny. So this is what it means to be family? Ah, that's nice. That's actually pretty wholesome right there. I'm seeing so much that I never usually get to see. They never act like this when I was around. Obviously, I mean, it's like seeing the king and then you expect to be acting like normal. But then again, you'd ultimately be curious, right? Because you are someone of higher power, right? Isn't it ridiculously, it's a bit hard to say, oh yeah, let's act normal when someone of high power is in the area, you know? Like, isn't it a bit hard to kind of act normal in the presence of someone like famous or something? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. What a rare opportunity. Maybe I'll go take a look around in Nasha Town too. She's thinking of me! She's literally thinking of me! Hell yes! Don't let anything happen to her. I want to see her again. Don't you dare. Game, don't you dare do it. Don't you dare. Another to the... Yeah, exactly. Ether is on his way to becoming as good of a Riz master as Wise. He's on his way. He's slowly there. He's slowly making it there. He's not as good yet, but on his way. After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Teyvat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's crazy. The fact that the people themselves made it so that the Moon Goddesses were redundant is crazy. Imagine, I mean, the general public is saying like, oh yeah, we are making you redundant. Crazy. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. It's just like what Columbina said. The world itself is rejecting. F the world then! To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly... Oh my god, it's them again? Oh my goodness. Why is it always them? It's like the heavenly principles are the real villains of the game. Like, even though it's clearly the Abyss. Sorry, I can't unsee Herta as Alice. I mean, to be fair, there's probably a mod for it or something. But, I don't know, personality-wise and I guess body appearance-wise, I feel like Herta, sorry, gets beat there. One's a mom, a literal mommy, and the other one is like, you call her mommy because she wants to be called mommy. It's a different thing. One is a literal mommy and the other one wants to be called mommy. Theoretically speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do, so I'll say whatever I want. Yeah! F you! It's like F the police, but this is F the heavenly principles. Yeah! F the police right straight from the underground. And Asta wants to be a mom. And Asta wants to be a mommy. Does she? I mean, she kind of already has Peppy, does she not? Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Rash of Sonari only weakened her. Oh damn! I thought we powered her up, but I guess it makes sense that we kind of. I guess she was feeling drained, wasn't she? The heavenly principles can bite my beep. Yeah, exactly. That's why she has Peppy. Yes, she wants to be a mommy. That's why she has a dog. She wants to be, yes, a mom to the dogs. Yes. Fortunately, Arlan was just being tough to see. Yeah, exactly. Arlan, he just doesn't want the responsibility. He's waiting to buy milk. Arlan wants to buy milk. He's waiting for that opportunity. He's like, damn it, I have a job. And unfortunately, I can't do anything. It's kind of like my situation right now. I have a job. I can't leave my job. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason why she's managed to survive this long. He has a dog though. Yeah, his name is Peppy. So there's two Peppys. I don't actually know if he has another dog. Is Peppy... Whose dog is Peppy? Does Peppy belong to Asta or Alan? I don't actually know. What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late. Both. Hey, Annabelle! Welcome back to stream, my friend. Asta. Oh, it belongs to Asta. I guess it makes sense why you said both then. Fair enough, fair enough. What a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Oh great, I thought I was done with this from college. Gosh, lectures. Then again, I prefer lectures over getting lectured at work by bosses. Ugh. Arlan is taking care of him from Asta because Asta thinks Arlan seems to have not enough time for himself. Damn, that sounds like a freaking horrible boss. Let me just say that. Freaking heck. Like, that's how my boss thinks of it. I was like, oh my god, you haven't done your work? Why haven't you done your work yet? What are you doing the whole work there? Because I'm doing everything else. So she got him to take care of her dog. Fair enough. To be fair, Alice can be a great chem teacher. I mean, she already made several islands. She's already made another dimension. She's already made a freaking Dotako where she turns herself into a Dotako. So yeah, fair enough. The reason for that has to do with their natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat. Ah, so people stop believing in them? Surely not, right? Because I think the Frost Moon Scions kind of still believed in Columbina. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui call her Damselette, and she was worshipped as the Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. Yeah, but oh, right, I guess that's the reason why now she's disappearing. Ah, that makes sense, but damn. Damn, to think that ended up being... Ooh, that ended up being a double-edged sword. That's crazy. So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone. Wait, we did that to her? Oh no. Well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan? Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Yeah, well, to be fair, Slippy Shoes, you're right. She got the same amount of arrogance as the herder. Consequences, love it in a story. To be fair, consequences always... There seems to be a consequences in every part of the story, so yeah. But yeah, Slippy Shoes, you're absolutely spot on. I can see the herder when she said it like that. I am the most greatest mage. And herder says like, I am the most beautiful being in the world and all that. And we're just like, okay, calm down, herder. Like, you are beautiful, but I think Siren has you beat. Sorry. That's just my opinion though. Now, if you wish to find a moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. We need people to believe in her again, which is kind of crazy. And I guess something else? Firstly, we need to strengthen her connection between her and Teyvat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night. Strengthen her connection. Does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this? I'm afraid a bygone fate and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name? Her name? Columbina? Yes. Names are very important. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's existence. That is actually true. Imagine, like, you guys know me as ChristopherDragkrow. Imagine if I was like blank redacted and then after you just like, hey dude, you just call me dude. So yeah, that is fair. Now let's storyline back in the mix. What's in a name? That is true. Like the name, like we are Tumaini and all that. The name of fallen like heroes and all that. But yeah. We are a legend, so whoever becomes the next Tumaini, which shouldn't happen because I don't think Ether will age or anything, but yeah, that is true. I asked her once, but she said she doesn't know. But we call her Columbina. I guess that's not her actual name, even though Columbina is indeed still a name. It's like the Dahlia and Constance, right? Do you call her the Dahlia or do you call her Constance? Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is the true name, and she's never really accepted either of them. I guess that's fair, because we still call her the Damselette. We don't call her by an actual name. We call her the Damselette. Even the game still refers to it as the Damselette. Then again, we refer to Arlecchino as not Arlecchino, the Knave. We always know her as the Knave, so yeah. Blank redacted, like a certain Elation character. Yes, like a certain Elation character. To be fair, my life is a joke, so I guess that's why Aha is like laughing at me right now. So finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence? That's kind of crazy to think. Just one name is enough. Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. To be fair, something small ends up becoming like really, really big, so I would agree. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrow to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount. See, I love the fact that they're now mentioning about the false skies every like every time now. I remember back in the day, like, what is the false sky? They never really brought that up until Natlan, and all the way until Sumeru, by the way. And then after I brought it back in Natlan, so yeah. So it's kind of crazy that now, oh yeah, the false sky. Basically, there's a false moon and then there's a false sky. Great. Given the current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. Imagine she's just here listening in and just like, oh, so I have to find my actual name? Great, I don't even know what my name is. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out. I can't wait. Wait, Mage N is gonna help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexen Circle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal. It really is. It really is. Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Dude, her smile is beautiful, by the way. She is beautiful. Like, she's actually a very beautiful character. Like, sure, sometimes you have to look aside from the fact that, you know, she's a very bubbly character. But I like that in the character. I really do. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, and I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to the Vat's border soon. Thanks for telling us all this. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. As long as I get to see you, I will carry on playing with Klee. Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, joke aside, you better get moving. It'll take quite a miracle for the moon goddess consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, and I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Hymn of the Far North, Sun and Moon of Nod Krai. Yes, absolutely. The Hymn of the Far North. I feel like the hymn of something. I feel I've definitely heard of that before. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. And yes, a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads. Oh. What? I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back. I like the fact that she loves to like just move on from the next the next conversation already. She's just like, okay, I'm done with this part. I'm bored. I'm moving on to the next. You really are super busy. Why do we need to mind our heads? I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on in just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti. Venti, you're watching. Venti is one of your kids. And Varka. Venti and Varka are one of your kids. Wow, love that. I love the fact that she just name drops Varka and Venti. Like, oh, I have to watch over those troublemakers too. Alas. Klee didn't make the list, huh? Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her. Because she's the best child in the whole wide world. I'm sure she is. Lord Skipper Alice. Dude, she really just like said she and Varka are good friends. He and Varka be good friends. Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of the fact that the Hexen Circle, Venti, and Varka are like, you know, they're the 3 things protecting Mondstadt, but still, it's kind of funny. It's just funny to think about, oh yeah, she's watching over him like a child, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Please, a little angel. I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you. Oh, she's just walking off? That's the most that is so disappointing. I thought she was gonna disappear or something. I thought she was gonna like vanish into thin air, but no, I guess she just walked. What a boring way. A mage of her abilities doesn't need our help. Exactly. I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter Klee, wasn't it? What's she like? Bubbly, also very bubbly, very energetic, and also very explosive. That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go. Yeah, basically too unique to explain. Just like her mother. Exactly. And that in a good way. I would say that's actually a good way. Whenever someone says just like, that's why I hate it when characters like her and Nicole being made. Why? Wait, what? Wait, you don't like it when characters like Nicole and Alice become playable? Like, what's the reason for this? The fact that they're already, like, you know, prominent characters and whatnot? Or is it because, like, they are lower characters? I mean, really expect to see her, considering the fact we got the thing, but still. What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before. Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through. Yeah, what he said. Who are you calling an old geezer? Fight, fight, fight. Are they quarreling? I'm looking right at him. You really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. You even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. Damn, that's messed up, bro. She pours tea without lifting a finger, and now we have to try to kill a Hilichurl doing hiya ha. Watch her like any other Lisa. It makes their lore being all powerful a lie in my eye. That's fair. I mean, then again, it's the same thing with Raiden Shogun and all that. The mechanics of how the game works is very, very just bad. Because if you think about it, Raiden Shogun, like Musuno Hitotachi, which is her ultimate ability, should be able to literally one-shot everything within, I would say, a 10-mile radius, more or less. But she can't even break through a wooden shield. So yeah, it is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the mechanics. So unfortunately, I guess I understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, she could still be busted as a character. You never know. She could be overpowered that once she's 1 HP, everyone just dies. Like that, I would not be surprised if that was a thing, to be fair, for Alice, for a character. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing. You really want that? You really want that? Oh my god, his name is so close to Sampo Kiosk, or Koski or something like that. I feel like his name is literally so close to Sampo. No, I've had enough of seeing that freaking guy's face, man. Oh, it better not be Sampo, man. I'm just saying, it better not be Sampo. I don't want to see anything similar to Sampo Koski or something. Bust it to the next banner, sure. Hey, Raiden Shogun's still pretty good. I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes when you think about a game, if you think about the game characters, I feel like the expectation and the reality is just way too different. I feel like that's a bit too unfair to compare. Like, how do you do that? I understand where you're coming from with, like, oh yeah, they are overpowered characters, but at the same time, do you really expect to get like an overpowered character at level 1 to just destroy the entire mechanics of a game? I feel like even then, that you're just ruining the game. It's immersion breaking, just saying. I would say it's immersion breaking. I would say it's just less fun if you just make a level 1 OP character that just destroys everything. I feel like that's just like so easy. So yeah, again, it's to each your own. To each your own. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, for me, the thing that makes it fun is actually building the character, even though it is a hassle. It is such a big hassle, but still, there's still some fun of building the characters and making them good. Like, you're determined to do it, and that's why, you know, people do the things that they do. So yeah. But again, it's one of those things where everyone is entitled to what they feel like, and that's perfectly fine. Renova snap of a finger and the whole nation wiped out while she becomes playable. Yeah, again, see, that's the thing though. What is fun about a game like that? You say Renova basically just kills everyone. What is fun about that then? You're just moving and then gone. Like there is no fun in that. That's not a game, yeah, you know? Yeah, I'm just venting a bit of disappointment. Again, I fully understand where you're coming from. How do you do that? I fully understand that. That's why I'm not saying, oh, that's a bad idea or whatever. I'm just saying that I think from a point of view from a game, there's a reason why game characters are weaker than their boss iteration of themselves, you know? Like Child, for example. He is so freaking weak. But then when you fight him, when he first came out, freaking heck, he was a freaking menace. He could summon a giant-ass whale, and then our Child's like, shooting bow and arrow. It's just like kind of pathetic, you know? So yeah, that was just one example of it. I'll bet you sent all that something blood something. Alright, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. And as soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be #1 priority. And Dad, if you got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand, hmm? See? Luca knows what the score is. Oh wait, that's your uncle? Imagine your... So I guess these two are brothers, which is the reason why they're fighting. Bruh. Bruh. Literally bruh. I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Damn. I mean, they called each other ugly, to be fair. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this. Oh, she's thinking about Sandrone. She's immediately thinking about Sandrone. I know that for a fact. Well, how did I call that? How the heck did I call that? How on earth did I just call that? How on earth did I just call that? The fact that it's gonna be Sandrone. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. I love this. I love that. Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time and I'll unscrew your vocal cord. Do you hear me? It's like asking for power creep but saying power creep is bad. That's the thing though, right? Like, and Bina is learning this. Yeah, exactly. Bina is just learning this even though she's one of the... She's a rage baiter that's just learning about rage for the first time. So that's pretty hilarious in its own self. Oh, Sandrone. Sandrone. So that was her way. Oh, of course she'd think that. See, that's why I love Bina so much. She's great. I love Columbina. I want to know what's her real name though. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any... I feel like you've been saying so many ugly things to her back, you know. Hey guys, I'm back. I was just treating Kiara about her clogged nose. Oh no, she has a clogged nose? Well, that sucks. But yeah, welcome back, dude. Is she streaming now? Or is she... Is she currently streaming now? I'm actually not too sure. I didn't get any notifications. Oh, I just saw the notification. Sorry, I lied. I just saw it. Yeah, I mean, after streams, you could tell her she could come over here, right here, and then after that, you know, we could chat. When the dev says Columbina is the main focus of Nod Krai, they weren't joking. I mean, she's literally the, more or less the Archon of it. Like, everything is around the moon goddess, and she is the moon goddess right now. I don't think we already know about... We know about the other two moon goddesses, yeah, but they don't even make an appearance, like a physical appearance. We kind of got chased by one, but still, we didn't actually get to see one in physical form. Yeah, she's streaming now. I can't believe I'm doing shifts. Nice. Nice one, Slippy Shoes. I respect that. Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night? I sure have. She's gonna get surprise of her life when she least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop. Wow, Domovoj. This man is a brave man. This man is a brave man. I respect the Domovoj. I respect the fact that he wants to propose. The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase. Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Oh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. No way he's... Nah, she's definitely not speaking to Bina. There's no way. It's like I have my very own clinic. Yeah, that's actually respectable. Sippy Shoes. Instead of like... Okay, actually I was gonna say, instead of doing the night shift at wherever you're working, do you want the night shift at a hospital? Because doctors are just as bad, to be fair. I mean, doctors have a very, very difficult job as well. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, do you want a night shift at what you're doing right now, or a night shift in the hospital? Oh gosh, that is kind of humorous. Huh? Yep, I knew it right behind her. Yeah, best event of Genshin thus far, Moon Prayer event. Wish that all other events are like that. I'm trying to think, what was my favorite one? I think all the summer ones are kind of good, but I always take to the last minute to finish it. Is he talking to me? Can he see me? The fact that he was actually technically looking at her suggests that the character behind Columbina is around the same height, but... Here you go. Oh, the characters... Wait, is that Yehoda? No, that's not Yehoda. She doesn't have a arm cannon. That was taller than how on. See. That was weird. The fact that he was looking straight into Columbina's eyes, but the fact is that the character is taller than Columbina. Where is the logic in that? Come on, game. Super immersive, very simple yet tightly focused, and lots of character interaction. That's, to me, I think that's the best thing. I love the character interactions. I love character interaction the most, which is the reason why I feel like sometimes even just like, I remember there was a freaking bartender event in Genshin where you just interact with the characters. Even then, that was one of my favorite events. Just getting a chance to interact with the characters itself. Because it's been a while, you know, and all. Oh, poor Bina. She just wanted to have some snacks. She just wanted to talk to someone. I don't know why, but I still held out hope. Oh, Traveler, where are you? Get your ass over here and then call her by her name and then hug her with everything you have. Do it, Do it, Traveler. Come here. The most important thing right now is to find that mage. Oh, Varka! Come on, Traveler! Come on. Ether. Ether! Please, you have to. Please, you have to. This name thing seems super important too. Where do we even start looking? I better go pay the Faturi a visit. Come on, Traveler. Come on. Come on! Ether, you have to do it, man. You have to look at her. No! 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 Yes! Come on. Come on. No, wait, hold up. Columbina? That was upsetting, wasn't it? It was. It was. I was so sad. Yes, Traveler, you did it, you goats! You absolute goats! Oh, he doesn't actually see her, but... Oh no! No! No, 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 no! No, 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 don't take it away! No, this is a freaking Kimi no Na wa situation where freaking Taki and Mitsuha walked past each other in the bridge. Don't do this game. Don't freaking do it. No. No. Oh, they're actually doing it right now? No. Why would they do that? The cruel assholes. Oh, she must be crushed. She must be crushed. Oh, and then ain't stopping till Act 8. Oh, jeez, I'm like 3 acts away. Oh, man. Man, they can't do that. I mean, they did do that, but they can't. Yes, run. Yes. Yes, Bina, chase after us, follow us! Maybe it's not so bad. Just quietly staying by their side like this. Yes, Bina! Yes! Dude, that actually broke my heart a bit. I was legitimately sad. I was legitimately feeling sadness. I was like, how could they actually do that? How could they freaking ruin that? And they did. Oh man, I was like feeling the heartbrokenness and all that, man. Jeez. But okay, we're fine. We are fine. Okay, we gotta search for Nicole. Alright. Let's go and search for Nicole. Nicole is around there. I guess I'll go from here. I don't wanna teleport straight away. I wanna have the immersion of like going there and all that. Okay, let's go. 188 meters. Yeah, we got this. It's fine. Alright, let's just get our... Ouch! Let's just get our stamina up. Is she down there or is she... I guess she's not down there, right? There's no way. Alright. Where is she? Nicole, where are you? I don't see you. Oh, we've arrived. Where are they going? They mention a mage and a name. I like the fact that she's like kind of bouncing up and down. Obviously, she's like tiptoeing, like she's kind of like skipping through the air and all that. But yeah, it's kind of adorable. So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole, or should I call her Mage N? Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, like walking on the moon. She's moonwalking. Yeah, she's doing a moonwalk. From what I gathered, Alice kind of took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of... Excuse me? What? Alice taking Nicole under her wing. And she's not speaking like Alice. Huh. Impressive work. Impressive. What? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That's what I was like. And she's not speaking like Alice? Impressive. Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality. I'll give you that, but then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. That's actually very fair. Yeah, she's got an Archon, she's got the head of the Knights of Livonius, she's got a traveler, she's got her husband, whoever he is. So yeah. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply. Well, if Paimon applies, that'd be crazy. Teyvat Gravity doesn't seem to care about her. Maybe she isn't on Teyvat. Maybe she's just a projection from the moon. I mean, that is true. Yeah, more or less. I could say that sounds about right, because Teyvat, like they already said, Teyvat is kind of rejecting her, so she's kind of using her last willpower or whatever, or like whatever nonsense the game comes up with. It's kind of like willpower or like the moon marrow energy. I would say it's like more of the moon marrow energy that she has inside her body and all. So yeah, I would say again, it's like a fantasy like thing. Hey, don't go making promises on Alice's behalf. Yeah, we don't want to join yet. I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you. Okay, sure. Anyway, since... No! It's Nicole as well! We're actually gonna be meeting Nicole at... Hey, thank you very much for the direction and appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, we're actually meeting Nicole and Alice in the same stream. That's crazy. Well, that was the theory I had when I see her animation. Why it's so different from anyone else? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I think it's also just because she has that moon marrow energy, like she mentioned before. Like all her energy has been used up and all. So yeah, you're kind of right in the sense of a moon reflection. But I think it's more of the moon powers than reflection. But I would say it's more or less the same. Sorry. Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't go to every woman inside and ask, hey, are you Nicole? Maybe something she's wearing will give it away, like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something. You're not gonna compare that to an Alice, are you? Alice never said Nicole's a monster. Oh, true. What about a tea set? I remember that each mage has their own cup. Nice. Basically, the moon goddesses are just the nice and kind of version of Khonshu. I mean, more or less, yeah? In a way, but I mean, then again, they were betrayed. That would be this young lady then. I mean, where's the teacup? I don't see anything related to tea, but fair enough. Nice. I mean, we already know it's Nicole, but let's go! That is like a flower. Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole? Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before. Might have? She just shook her head. Damn. Nicole, the evil witch, laugh. Oh ho ho ho, man, I laughed so hard for that joke. My stream lags. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, my friend. Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward. Interesting that she's not speaking. Why? Whoa! Wait, what? So... Oh... Interesting. So she kind of has like... If that's Nicole, she would beg for Denny's... Yes, that's true. If this was Nicole Damara, then yes, she would be doing anything for those Denny's, baby. But man, we are meeting two of the Hexen Circles in the same arc? That is crazy. I'm surprised we haven't even met Rhinodonner yet, but... I mean, no, to be fair, we did meet Rhinodonner in this arc as well. But only her voice. And Renova in the last one. I mean, no, that's not a Hexen Circle. She's a mute, yeah? That's what I was thinking. She was a mute and her thought projection kind of appeared? Wow, that is interesting. Or is she self-narrating? That could also be a thing. But that is very, very interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense why Alice said she's an interesting character. So let's bring her to Hexen Circle. When I shook my head, I meant no. Alice hadn't mentioned you before. Where is the voice coming from? My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. For certain reasons. Huh. Okay, so only for certain reasons that she can't speak, but... This is the only way I can communicate. Telepathic notion is how she speaks to everyone. And this... Yeah? That makes sense. But then again, I can't remember Fontaine. If you're expecting me to remember that single conversation with a single teacup when Mona was in Fontaine, yeah, that's way too difficult, my friend. I can't even remember anything that happened yesterday, so... Can't expect me to remember like something that happened like 2 years ago. It might take some time getting used to, but I hope you can understand. So she's speaking to us telepathically. That is crazy. That must take a lot of power as well. Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. Okay, Barker, not everything is about you, my friend. But don't worry, it's not as awkward as you might think. Yeah, true. Mental training as well. As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it's nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nicole. Thank you for all your guidance in the past. I'm trying to think. Was the person that we met before entering Sumeru her as well? Or was that Nahida? I can't actually remember. Bina is behind you, by the way. Yeah, exactly, I know. She's just watching like, oh, so he's meeting another woman right when I disappeared. Interesting. and he's smiling at her too. You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce... Oh, wow, with the hair toss? Wow, she is beautiful. Just like Alice, she is incredibly beautiful. Oh, wow. Nicole, the unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only they'd write, and the silent angel, yet also the orator, the instant they utter a word. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world. Wow! Oh man. This is sick. I love her. I love her already. Damn, that is sick. That is pretty sick, not gonna lie. I didn't expect that we'd see her, to be fair. Jeez. Okay. No. Stop. Alice. Alice. Oh, Alice breaking the fourth wall again. That's hilarious. I've seen some art that ships both Varka and Nicole. Don't know why though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, realistically, she doesn't know Varka, does she? I mean, hey, anyone can ship anyone with anyone, and that's perfectly fine. They are entitled to their own opinions, so yeah. Alice, I love the fact that she just created a freaking character bubble for Nicole, and then Nicole's like, no, go away. I had a whole speech prepared. Oh, she's adorable as well. I agonize over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. Oh, she's adorable. Wow. She's absolutely adorable. Of course, Alice wouldn't miss a grand entrance for... Exactly, like she mentioned. Important characters get the grand reveal, and that is a grand reveal with the bubble. Oh, this is great. I love her. I love her already. I could have sworn I deleted all the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so... Wait, can we read her mind? Or is she like telepathically telling us? It's kind of like a... What's her name? Sitlali situation, wasn't it? I'm thinking of Sitlali where we can read each other's thoughts. That's great, by the way. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic. That is crazy. Dude, I love Alice. Alice is a great character. I cannot wait for her to be pullable, man. Just like Leopard, they can form contacts with the person, which is what Varka is to them. Oh, they can form contract with the person. I mean, she can form a contract with me any day of the week. I mean, then again, Bina's like right behind me, giving me the death glare. But hey, you never know. This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? She technically speaks her mind. Yeah, exactly. She is speaking her mind. She really is. So yeah, I mean, whatever thoughts she has, she could be speaking to us. Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't that much of a shock. Yeah, that is true. Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate. Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But... Oh, can she not hear? Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction? Nope, it's already clipped and sent over to YouTube. Sorry, embarrassing? When? Nice. Among the words that popped out just now, I saw Angel. And Ayaka waiting for you with a sword. I mean, she's waiting to come back in with her 400 days banner, you know? Like, she's coming back with a vengeance. She's coming back with like a 400-day banner and we can't do anything about that. Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of the very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. Whoa! That's actually pretty cool. Damn. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. She's an angel in my eyes. Yes, she is. Nicole can't see her, so Nicole didn't project. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. How'd you do that? ChristopherDragkrow and Paimon should be no stranger to this concept. Oh! Oh! The Lord of the Night is considered an angel? I thought she was just like a guardian or something. Biblically, a cursed angel Nicole would shiver my skeleton. Oh yeah, I mean we don't talk about the the other references, but yeah. I thought they were fairies. Did we not call them? Oh wait, no, it's like angels, right? The Seelies are like fairies or like angels. Yeah, that is true. Ah, so those are yeah. That's true. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let's see. Biblically accurate, yeah. Yes, and look what happened to her just by a contract. Yeah, I guess a contract is the only thing that's like kind of like allowing us to use the power of the Night Kingdom and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that's fair. But we've never seen her in person. Yes, well, I've retained more of my power than she. Oh, while Bina's just like walking around, okay, floating about. Wait, where's she going though? Wait, did she hear the word angel and just like, okay, I'm bouncing, peace. Okay, she retained more power and don't have long-term duty to fulfill. That is true, yeah. The Lord of the Night is watching over the Night Kingdom, so I guess that makes sense. So she does have a contract. She's jealous, probably. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's fine. I like the fact that she's jealous. Nabu Malikata, I can't remember that character, but yeah, I'll probably need to search that. But yeah, I know that Seelies are technically the things as well. Ah, no. We'll be here all day. We get into specifics. Oh yeah, we'll be here all day on stream too. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you're here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky. And Bino will be like, oh, that's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on? Yes, I do know a way. It begins with the Hyperboreans who lived after the war of the funerary flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Oh, Bina, what are you doing? Why is she just like sitting on the floor? What is she doing? Is she like plucking flowers or something? I don't know. Because damn, that's hilarious. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were human I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. Seele is born from fallen angels descended. Well, Seele is born from, to be fair, butterflies. The sea of butterflies, you never know. Actually, I don't, if you're talking about the Honkai Impact one, then I don't actually know because that one I'm not too accurately, I don't know the accurate lore about that. Despite, some became the Seele we see in the open world and some become the Jinn. I don't know about the Jinn though, that one I'm not too sure. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to the fate of the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Yeah, that makes sense. Accepting change is always very difficult, so yeah. Oh, she's playing. Oh, Bina! Oh, she's like playing catch. That's so cute. Oh, Bina. Nicole is a direct angel. Makes sense. So basically, she's just like like she mentioned, she's an angel who retains her form and her power. So yeah, that's understandable. Even after the funerary flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance. Columbina is Seele of Genshin. What do you mean? God, same voice actress and all that? I assume that means same VA, I assume. Because that's the only thing that makes the most sense. Because there is no way the two of them are the same. But yeah, more or less. But all three had passed away by that point. This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons? Yes, but they did not know. And so, they still pray for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consume vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last, they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were gone. Oh, That must be pain. Having strong belief in something, then after it ended up being for naught. Not the same VA, but she is Seele XP for Genshin. I don't know about that though. I mean, I guess if you close your eyes, more or less, right? I guess so. I mean, I'm waiting for Naya to release a Seele-like character. Like, we technically already have a Mavuika who is kind of close to Himeko. We haven't got a Bronya yet, who is definitely gonna be the Saritsa. So you never know. Her closest aid could be a Seele character. I could see it happening. Just because the game loves to do that. It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary flames had left them homeless and destitute. Ah, that sucks. Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand? Good point. You guys don't believe me? Okay, wait till we get to the event and I be saying everything about Honkai Impact 3rd Seele while you guys seeing it in Genshin Columbina. I mean, I think it's just the characters as a whole. I feel like I know a bit about the Seele from Honkai Impact, and she's like a shy girl, but I don't think Columbina is shy. Okay, I guess she is shy, but two different reasons I would say. One is just like a all-powerful person, whereas the thing, yeah. Can't explain now because it will spoil story. Ah. Will we see like a sea of butterflies and whatnot? Just because I don't remember anything about Honkai Impact 3rd Seele. I can't remember. I know that she has a split personality kind of thing where she has like an evil red version, or I don't know about evil, but she has a red version, and then yeah, that's all. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's mind. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. Nice analogy. What I'm trying to say is, oh, she's blushing! Oh, she's so cute! Oh my god, dude, she is adorable! I love her. I love her. Oh my god, there is no way. Dude, she's so adorable. Oh, the blush on her face. That's amazing. I love that. What I'm trying to say is, right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. She's too precious, damn. Dude, she is beyond precious. We are pulling for her. Absolutely. 100% pulling for her the next patch. Oh, I can't believe she's that cute. My angel can't be this cute. I guess I can't think of the actual word. My contracted angel can't be this cute. I don't know. You forgot about the Herrscher of Death Rebirth. Mate, if you expect me to know everything about Honkai Impact, I am telling you right now, I can't remember. I don't know anything about Seele. That's what I'm saying. I only know about little bits of the story. So yeah, I haven't played Honkai Impact in years, by the way, since 2019. I think 2018 might even. Depending on when the Herrscher Finality and Herrscher of Humanity, I think. Finality and one more. I can't remember. But yeah, those two characters came out. I played it for a bit. Stopped playing. Nicole is the lore yapper, even though she doesn't speak. Oh, that's hilarious. That's crazy to think about. To be fair, she does like to speak, but she's so adorable, man. The fact they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. The Hyperboreans, that's kind of a cool thing. But I keep thinking about the Hyperboreans like the Boreas in Honkai Star Rail. So, the wolves. So yeah, that's kind of funny to think about. That's because Varka keeps telling her to shut up. I mean, he's kind of like, can we please get to the point before she disappears? Which means, with enough Kuvaki and sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send someone over the border. Wow. Isn't that what we kind of did with the Rasha of Solnari? We kind of created like a portal sending him away with where the Lindis kind of went to. Oh, yes, a portal. Yeah. Is something wrong? Round? Wrong? Hey, welcome to stream. Naru, thank you so much for stopping by. Yo, we coming over, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the raid, Naru. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Told you we came over. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much, Raiders. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I'm a HoYoverse content creator. I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zone Zero. Thank you so much, man. How was stream? Hopefully your stream was good and well. Alright, let me give a quick shout out to my good friend Naru. Guys, be sure to check him out. He's great. He's a great friend. He's a fantastic streamer too. So yeah. Thanks a lot, man. And yeah, how was stream? Hopefully stream was good. I reacted to the live stream. Ooh, the ZZZ one? Nice. Yeah, I'm exhausted too. Don't worry about that, my friend. My legs feel like spaghetti. Dude, I got blisters on my leg for the past 2 weeks. I haven't got rid of the blisters, so yeah, it's kind of... yeah, it makes sense. Your legs feel like spaghetti. How come? What happened? Were you doing like a lot of walking or something? Because that would make a lot of sense, I suppose. I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word. If only I managed to think of it. It's fine, Nicole, you beautiful, beautiful angel, you. You are my angel. Essentially, because you are a literal angel, but yeah. But yeah, if you have to head off and run, Naru, then yeah, please go ahead and do so. Hey, welcome to stream, Just Kenji. How's it going, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. I assume that you just joined with the raid as well? Walked a lot today. Yeah, fair enough. Plus running with students. And ran too. Damn, that's pretty exhausting, yeah? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. But yeah, if you have to head out now, then yeah, you feel free to do so. Thank you again for stopping by. Am I late? No, you're fine. How are you doing, dude? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kenji. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Hopefully you had a good day. I've had a pretty mixed day, but other than that, we're continuing onwards and finishing Act 5. I don't actually know how much longer we have for Act 5. Hopefully it's a bit closer, but hey, I don't know. I don't actually know how long we have left. Bruh, let me support you by hanging in chat. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, Nari. Yeah, but yeah, feel free to stick around if you wish. But if you have to go ahead and take a rest, then please do so. Just reach home. Nice. No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing. So yeah, what were you doing today with your students, Naru? You're running around and walking around in lots of places? Because that's kind of cool. Fine and good. Thank you, good to hear, Kenji. Good to hear that you're doing well. But yeah, Kenji, how was class, work? I mean, depending on what you were doing today. How was it? Because today, dude, Bina just chilling in the background, my friend. Are you ready for the next region? Yes, Genshin has already confirmed August 12, 2026 is the release date for Shesnaya. Lots of club. Yeah, that's true. I can't wait for Shesnaya. We've been waiting for so long. The final region into that. The moment I leave, the students ask me to go on a run with them. Ooh, that sounds like fun, man. But then again, if you have to run a lot to the point that your legs turn to spaghetti, yeah, I guess that's fair. Whoa. Time out. Let's summarize what we got first. Yeah, even Varka's like, dude, you spoke way too much and now we don't really know what's going on. Oh, really? I think I could backtrack and add some more detail. No, please don't. Varka's like, hell no. I did that because challenge accepted. Mama didn't raise no. Yeah. Absolutely, Naru. Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I can see that you're definitely not a quitter. Absolutely, I can tell that. But yeah, thank you very much for the hydrate, dude. Appreciate it. Oof. Sorry, that was a oof. I had to deepen my voice there because yes. But yeah, right? I don't actually know how much further we have until the freaking finale of Act 5. Are we even close? I can't tell. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuva. Okay, I was thinking that they built the statue of Columbina, but no, that was the Frostmoon Scion. So I guess whoever built something, did they build our spaceship? Like, to be fair, I feel like the spaceship is still something that they really rarely talk about, even though that was like one of the main important highlights of the game since the beginning of NFS Story Quest. So kinda weird that we don't even think about that. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons. We just need the iris ones and then we're good. So we're all good for Kuvaki, which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far? Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. What about my spaceship? Hey, thank you very much for stopping by, Naru, and thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate it, fam. Go ahead and get some rest and appreciate it, dude. Have a good night's rest and hope to catch you again soon. Good night, dude. Be sure to stretch, walk, and hydrate, chat. Yeah. Alright, thank you very much and have a good night's rest, Naru, Kami. Thank you guys. Thank you guys again, and thank you for bringing your community over. I always appreciate it, man. Bye, Naru. Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, Kenji, how was class / work today? I mean, you said you were doing well and you just arrived home. Did you just finish work or something? Yeah, see you again, man. Appreciate it. Alright, anyways, let's go on. It's time to continue. That said, what if we could take advantage of the fan? Wow, I think she just dropped something that was really, really fascinating, but really, really cool, crazy at the same time. Huh. We're using the phantoms to go back in time when it still existed. Sorry, yes, done with work and so tiring, man. Yeah, that is, believe me when I say, Kenji, relatable. So basically, okay, I don't want it to be a whole session about talking about work, but yeah. So basically today, it took me about an hour to get from the location I was at back home because we had to go to a orientation thing, and yeah. Basically, it took me an hour to get there and I had to wait for my manager. And now when I got back home, my boss basically told me, why is this not complete yet? Finish it now. And I'm like, great, I have to do work. So I was doing work for a bit, which is why stream started a bit late. And now, yeah. But next month, I might go. Nice. Nice one, Kenji. Where are you going? Enjoy your vacation, man. That's all I can say. Enjoy your vacation. Oh, I'm so jealous talking about vacations. I'm just waiting for next week, Friday, for a vacation, man. Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. My work is between 12 to 14. Jeez. Yeah, that's a freaking long time. China with the family. Nice. Any particular location? Are you going like Beijing, Taiwan? I was gonna say Taiwan. That would have been very, very bad for me. Beijing and all that. I can't think of any other place besides for Beijing. Guangzhou? Yeah, Guangzhou. I'm trying to think of some other places in China, but I can't think of one at the moment. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, where are you headed to, man? To be fair, I don't think I was gonna say like there was one place I went to, but it's not snowing at this point. There was a place where there was snowing, but now it's like middle of the year, so it's not snowing. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and bam! Oh, I clicked off the game. Good job, Chris. Good job. Oh, you are going Guangzhou. That's kind of cool. Nice. I called that. We're like, yeah, you're speaking a bit too much. You are speaking too much, Nicole. You look lost. Was that too hard to follow? No, it's super easy. That's why we look like dumbfounded, man. But yeah, enjoy your trip when the occasion does arise, man. Because yeah, going on vacation with the family, it's always one of the best times. But I want to go to Xi'an. Did I go there? No, I can't remember. I think I went to one of the provinces in China, but I can't remember. But can I just say, the toilets in China, not like the big populated areas, like they are sad. Let me just say that. They are ridiculously sad because every time I need to go toilet to take a dump, I have to hold it until I reach the hotel. Because they don't have a bidet. They don't have anything that can help me with toilets. And I'm like, no, damn it. Maybe one day. Soon. Yes, maybe soon, Kenji. Maybe one day, which is probably next month for you. But yeah, all the best. And yeah, enjoy your vacation and all, man. Alright, let me think of how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. When I found one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom. Ooh, nice. The reason Xi'an because the drama I watched. Ah, fair enough. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean, to be fair, that's one of the reasons why I want to go to Japan as well. I mean, I've been to Japan, but yeah, I want to go. See, one of my biggest dreams as like a content creator and whatnot is being able to just like go out to a place like Japan, vlog my experience, or probably do a live stream, like an IRL live stream, going to like famous anime places like the staircase with Taki and Mitsuha. Like some of the big trees, like the sakura blossoms, stuff like that. That is my dream as a content creator. Like being able to go to places like Japan and basically just like live life and just showcase everyone from the camera and all. But oh well. I mean, alas, right now, I want to go to Japan to eat. No, it's really sick, you know? Man, Japan is heaven. It's really cool. And again, I want to go back to Japan because I haven't bought any figurines. I went to Japan, but I went with my mom. So yeah, buying figurines when your mom's there, weird. Don't do that. Yeah, it's so awkward. But yeah, super serious. I can tell you this right now. The food is fresh. Like if you compare to like local areas where it's like the restaurants, like, oh, they say it's a Japanese restaurant, it's not as fresh, man. I'll kill for some udon and those giant no, it is cheap as heck. Okay, I won't say it's cheap, but the curry katsudon, oh my god, it is so good, man. Not only is it good, but the price is so worth it as well, because I think it's around the price of, I would say in local currency, I would think it's like about $10, which is crazy to think about. But then again, it is Japan. It is their homemade, their bread and butter. Literally their breading. But yeah. I think so. For now, we'll wait to hear from you. Okay, I didn't actually see what she said. What did she say? If everything checks out, it looks feasible. We just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night. We can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skipping all details here. Is that making sense? Okay. I'll selfie with Gundam. Yes. I mean, to be fair, that's basically just the Planarcadia IRL, to be fair. But yeah, I would love to go to Japan. Go to a maid cafe. No, I'm joking. I don't really care about the maid cafe thing. But it's so cool. I would love to go to Japan. I really do. I'm pretty sure one of my former... I think one guy that I used to communicate with, and we used to chat, but not anymore. He loved maid cafes, and he would love to have gotten a chance to go to one. Great, counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name. I would like to too. Yeah, I mean, Akihabara is basically just otaku culture at its finest, you know? Speaking of Planarcadia, I didn't miss the stream about you finishing the story with the Dahlia. How was it? Well, Regarding that part, I am, yeah, I didn't finish it, man. The story's still there. Like, I'm only halfway done with freaking version 3.8. I need to finish that right now. I mean, not right now, but I have to finish it on stream one of these days. One of these days. My name? Oh, she's finding hope now. So yeah, I'm still at the point where Black Swan and the Dahlia just met. So yeah, my name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing? Yes, Bina, cause we love you. We love you. Excuse me, Miss Lauma. Go on, Miss Nicole. The conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name. I am Lauma of the Frost Moon Scions. Of course, Black Swan is catching Nihility baddies. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they are kind of enemies in a way. It's like, the Dahlia is the biggest snake, and the Dahlia apparently means betrayal. The flower, the Dahlia, means betrayal. So, yeah, she's a snake. Like, she is ready to backstab anybody and anybody. So, yeah. It is kind of humorous if you think about it. Kind of funny, but also pretty interesting. I did wonder. I noticed you've listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moons intently. As much as Jade though? Yeah, I would say so. Like, her loyalty to... Like, remember we saw the trailer where she was in the Inferno gang, was it? Like, the Annihilation gang, sorry. Annihilation gang? She was even loyal to them. She kind of just, like, bounced ship the moment that they were destroyed. So, yeah, she didn't have any loyalty. So... I would say that she has, to be fair, Jade's loyalty is to the company and to herself. The Dahlia has some hidden agenda that she wants to do, so we don't really know what it is. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Oh, nice. Also, if you're serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the story as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later, then. Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do. Of course, she's a classic witch because they drink tea. See ya. That was a lot from the get-go. She seems friendly. It's just, yeah, she just have verbal diarrhea, doesn't she? She just doesn't know how to stop talking. But to be fair, I like that. I could listen to her all day and just stare at her face all day long. Maybe not, but yeah, I'd be interested though. Ah, it's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. Oh my god, jeez, okay. Okay then, great. Wow, fair enough. I guess she just loves speaking so much. Fables and fairy tales. As if M hasn't done so. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the other witches could. Yeah, to be fair, she has done it, and that's why Durin exists. Durin exists for that reason. No, now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our head. Ah, yes. Yeah, she's thinking out loud. She is a yapper. Yes, she is. Oh, that's so true. Mind our heads and also be careful. She's a yapper. That is so true. Thinking out loud at its finest. No, not again. She's... Oh, God. When her legs don't work like they used to before and all. See? What I told you. A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. You're not wrong, Varka. You're not wrong, Varky boy. I don't know why I called him that, but sure. Now then, next order of business. Where do we start? To looking for the moon goddess's name. Not the Yap Machine! Get him away from me! Varka hate is justified. I don't hate Varka. I just call him Varky boy. It's like... Yeah, but I don't want a Yap Machine that gets my Cyrene kind of trapped in a never-ending tale. No. Enough of that. We do not want any more stupid robots that are sussy. No more damn... Yeah, exactly. F that guy. Varka hate is justified. I don't even hate Varka. I feel like he's a very cool character. Appearance-wise, definitely cool. Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues. True. Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. Nice. That is true though, that is true. Well, he voiced the same guy in Genshin, so... Oh no! 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 That's horrible. How dare they? How dare they get the two same... Oh, okay. I assume it's not Japanese. I think it has to be English, but yeah. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes. Our fate was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors. Yeah, it makes sense why she's very interested in that then. But many of the factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth. I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something. Dude, geez, sorry about that. That hiccup was crazy. Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Tavad, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandron again. They're the only ones who would want to help. I mean, would you even get a chance to go there? Yapfest incoming? Oh my god, how much further are we... How'd you do that? Do you know how much further we have left of Act 5? Because I would assume Act 5 was kind of gonna be done, but I guess not, eh? I feel like they still haven't like really reached the point in which it would stop. But hey, you never know. Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later. Yeah, this is an adventurer after all. He is an adventurer. I should follow them. Just in case there's some way I could help. Aw, you beautiful girl. Kind-hearted as always. Oh, wow. Okay, we're not even near done. We're not even near done. Okay. So we're gonna go to the Frostmoon Enclave. Which is there. Oh god, am I lagging? Damn, I haven't received that. I haven't got that in a while, you know? I haven't actually got the lag in a while. Oh, someone wants to join my world. That's why. Jeez. Don't join my world while I'm playing the game, damn it. Probably still a while to go. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. A while ago, I took time to organize all the documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable. To be fair, you should consider everything as reliable at this point. Most of the information, Lore Hunter loves Nicole, hates Varka for shutting her up. Ah, Lore Hunters love Nicole and they hate Varka. Ah, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. Hey, Chris. Oh, thank you very much. And thank you very much for stopping by, Kenji. And yeah, enjoy your rest and have a good night's sleep, my friend. Yeah, good night. And thank you very much for stopping by, dude. Have a good night's rest. And hope to catch you again soon. Bye, dude. Yes, most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Oral. Okay, so everything was through word of mouth. Okay. Inevitably, some of her stories... Oh, thank you very much for the hydration and appreciate it. You're still here. Cool. I think my water's almost done. I gotta refill it soon. Damn. Some of the stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and yeah, that's fair. I mean, then again, to make a tale, right? You kind of have to like deify something or like, you know, make something that doesn't make a sense and all that. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of that. Is very factually true. I agree. Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through. Alright, looks like we're gonna go through historical figures again. Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but you could easily describe them as terse and dry. Yeah, because they're boring. It's like reading a freaking written essay by a freaking scholar or something. You're just like, oh my god, I don't care, get to the point. And since Llama already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough going. I mean, Columbina's right there. Oh, she's like sitting right beside me. Nice. Adorable. I love her. Refer to Kutar instead of Columbina, although none of those is her real name. Parma's not sure what point she's trying to make. The Frostmoon Skylands worship her as a god, placing impossible expectations of her. That's fair though, yeah. That's understandable why. Like, to be fair, if you're a moon god, like, to be fair though, for any humans, if anything, if they see someone that with ultimate power, they kind of have this instinct to just like, okay, worship them and all, you know? I feel like that's kind of like human nature in a way. You just like automatically do so. But I don't know, maybe that's just my way of thinking about things, but yeah. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out, changed nothing. Oh, and Vina's listening in. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented. Oh, no. I guess it makes sense though. Imagine having so much power that, you know, everyone worshipped you and then you deal with this kind of like expectations and all. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling someone else. When you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use? Ooh, that is wow. They are really good at. I mean, obviously they already predetermined the idea of what to write and all that, but still, that is pretty cool. That's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. I mean, that one seems subjective, no? How realistic is kind of subjective in a way. Like, you have to remember that the Kutar is still very powerful, you know? Amongst the Frostmoon Skylands of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know there are certain things she simply would never do. Oh, like destroy like a planet or something? I mean, that would make sense. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately. From Kutar to Columbina to Damselet to Death and Rebirth. I mean, I don't know what this Death and Rebirth is gonna like refer to, but yeah. Changes? Me? Oh, the way she tilts her head. Oh my god, sorry, I'm just gushing over her. Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too? Indeed. Sure, give me a moment. Oh gosh, she brought us like 20 more books. My god. Oh, Bina's sitting on top of the wall. I love the fact that Bina's just like watching over us. Shear the Great Mass from Snow-Capped Mountains, first island of Hisi. The damsel is just laughing. Columbina. Oh, I love her, man. She's so cute. She's adorable. It's like she's never really interacted with a lot of people before. I mean, that's the truth. Then again, that's the same with Nicole. She's kind of like Komi-san in a way, right? If Komi-san is able to communicate telepathically, she would love to do so. The three moons are not but a lie. Only one moon that ever shown for us, and Kutar is the name. We've heard the subjectivity is strong. We've heard something like this before in Natlan. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yep, true. Seems like a collection of anecdotes. Come on, let Paimon see. I'm letting you see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield the fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches on the trees. Kutaro was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a kuhenki. That sounds something she would do, to be fair. I mean, I could see her doing that for real. Like, this is Columbina. She would literally do that. She would help. Like, she helped out Aino, to be fair. I remember that. Yeah, see? Because Bina is the best girl of Nod Krai. Not knowing the meaning, her show of Death and Rebirth Ultimate has a deer and moon in the animation, same color. Really? Wow, I actually didn't know that. Yeah, obviously I don't remember using the character in general, but that is very cool. Wow, cool. The child dared not to respond and thus ran home to call their parents, but Kutaro was gone. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was just... Wow. That's crazy. Just because of one encounter, this person became respected. Was forgotten in but a few years. Yeah, damn. Oh, she would absolutely do that. This is Columbina after all. Columbina would absolutely love to do that. Just because she's such a kind gal. She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so she gradually stopped joining in. Yeah, if the kid didn't leave and just continued playing with her, I think she would have joined in more. Damn it, man. You have to think about that. It's kind of tragic if you think about it. That's so sad. Oh, she's playing with the nest. Aww. And now I can make no gestures of warmth even if I want to. Sorry about that, still yawn. Ugh. No, don't be sad. Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. I mean, if we expected to get it straight away. Yeah, sure. If you count that as a success, that's how high our hopes are. That's apparently how high we're going. Oh yeah. If we manage to get some interesting stories out of it, that's a win. Yeah, clearly. I love the fact like that's where we put ourselves in. Like that is where the highest we're gonna go. Oh, we got some interesting stories out of it. Alright, keep on going. Up, okay. Let's see. Oh, there's Varka. It's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. I bet they met Alice already, so yeah. Nice! We didn't find out about Columbina's true name, but apart from that, it went pretty well. We learned some stories from her early days. Just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think Columbina will want everyone to know about what she's done in, like, playing with a freaking bird, which is fine. So, Varka was waiting for us. What about you two? Are you waiting for Alice? Oh, no, we already met her. Makes sense. We discussed the experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she... Oh, nice! The Dodoco communicator. I like the fact that it's smiling and it's kind of like laughing in a way. I like the fact that I like this... the appearance of it. It just like looks like it's laughing but also smiling at the same time. This looks familiar. I'm sure I saw one of these back on the Golden Apple Archipelago, which I hope they bring back. That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tavat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through the device with more information. Interesting. Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. I don't think Miss Lama or the Grand Master have. Okay, let me think. Albedo's met him. I have met him. Okay, so let's just think. I'm trying to think. Who is it then? A character that Albedo has already met, and a character that I've also met, that is related to experiments. Albedo, Durin, us. Oh, Albedo, Durin as well. Okay. If it's Albedo and Durin and us. Durin doesn't know that many people outside of Mondstadt, I think. I'm trying to think. It's not Scaramouche. Wait, it could be Scaramouche actually. Could it be Scaramouche? Would it be Scaramouche? That's the better question. Okay, hold up. Pretty common. Okay, who are you meeting? It could be Scaramouche, right? Because obviously Durin knows Scaramouche. I mean, would it make sense for Scaramouche to be here? I don't actually know, but yeah, let's see. Oh my god, it's Scaramouche! Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Who's Scaramouche? All I know is Hat Guy. Yes, it is Hat Guy. Soda. Everything. Oh, I didn't expect to see him again. It's not like the academia has prohibitions about going abroad. Oh, well, he's studying in school. What a good boy. Good boy. Speaking of Hat Guy, hey, it's Hat Guy. It is the Hat Guy, the man with a giant ass hat. Oh man, I didn't expect to see him again, to be honest. Wow. Jeez. Okay, that's cool. I've been writing to Hat Guy. Oh wow, he calls him Hat Guy. Oh gosh, that's so funny. I love that a lot. I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nod Krai. Alright, so you should be helping us out. Hat Guy. I told you it's Hat Guy. It is Hat Guy. Hat Guy. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I mean, it makes sense. Turns out I actually have heard that name before. Oh, then why did you write the same way I did? I only knew the name, but not the fella. Since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Lauma, Moonchanter of the Frostmoon Scions. ChristopherDragkrow, the best adventurer of all time. And I'm a Dryosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. He calls himself Hat Guy? Oh my god, that's actually pretty nice. He mellowed down a lot. Nahida, you've been raising this boy well. You have been raising this boy well. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. Of course it does. It's Hat Guy. Hat Guy. Oh, that's pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. I believe we saw each other on the boat right here. So they came to Nod Krai together. Wait. Interesting. Why was he here already? Interesting. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into. Oh, I think I know who. I think we all know. The person that basically ruined his life. The man that apples will keep away. Gee, wonder who. Yeah, I wonder who too. I wonder how, I wonder why. Who's that? Yep. The doctor! An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So eat as many apples as you wish to keep this guy away from you. Oh. Just as I thought. I mean, to be fair, ever since his involvement in Sumeru, he has been quiet. From the tone of your voice, it seems like there's bad blood between you. Yeah, he kind of effed his childhood in a way, like his early parts, I guess. I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth, that's all there is to it. Yeah, just admit the fact that you want to get revenge on him. Come on, bub. Come on, buddy. Dottore. Zandik. Oh my god. Zandik. Why does it sound so close to Xandar? Xander. Dottore, the man I also hate that can even rival my hate. Yep. Zandik, Xandar. Oh my god, they're both related stiffy shoes. They both have Zan in the name. Damn, I guess we have to hate him again, eh? I guess those people. Cause his voice for the same guy. That's even worse. Damn it, we have to hear his damn voice again. That's how you know it sucks. That's how you know the character sucks. He was then once studied at the academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate. So the Harbinger's number 2 man is a college dropout. How embarrassing for them, jeez. Xander 1 Kuwabara, Xander 1K, Xander Zandik. Yes, more or less. Yap fest incoming, please no. No more yapping. I don't want any more yapping from the guy. Please. No more yapping from Zandik. He is a dick. That's why. That's why his name is Zandik. Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually haven't heard him a few times before coming to Nod Krai, but we haven't seen a trace of him. He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file. Why does it feel like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Okay then, how about he only riz you then? I don't want to be rizzed by a man named Zandik. Like, come on, his name is literally Zandik, and he's a dick, a douchebag. No, thank you. Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there. Sure. It's kind of interesting because obviously, the Hat Guy's life as Scaramouche, the 6th member of the Fatui Harbingers, has been wiped out from the Irminsul, by the way. So, it's interesting to note that Hat Guy will recognize Alakino and Sandrone. Will they recognize him? And does Bina recognize him? Because obviously he wiped himself from the memories of everyone in the world. So yeah. Why does every bad guy I hate has the fondness for yapping? I mean, there's a reason why we hate them for a reason. It's because they talk too much and they're evil mother effers, you know? Even though they're both Harbingers? Well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be, you know, it's an anime trope where every villain will yap themselves before they get defeated. That is true. I got it. Basically, don't speak whenever you... Oh! Thank you very much. I stole Zhao's side for 5 minutes of no swearing. Okay, well, we won't be swearing then. Okay, so we'll be waiting for until 2:57. Okay, thank you very much. Frostmoon Skyron's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend. It's fine, beautiful girl. Amazing username, by the way. Yeah, it is. I mean, remember Scaramouche, how he yaps in... Oh, that is so true. He did do that. He did yap too much until he got defeated. That is true.
それじゃあ僕たちもアリスさんの実験を
Alright, guess we're going to the Fatu hideout. Bina's gonna meet up with Sandrone and say, oh, I'm glad that we're friends, and then just speak curse at him and all. Hey, Sora. Are you here for revenge? Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. Yeah, let's go! Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Columbina. What's the hurry? Got defeated by a miniature dendro gun too. He did. I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised that's not a pet, but that was a thing. Don't worry. Pigeons always know my way home. We don't... shit. He got shot by a dendro minigun. I mean, yeah, it is true. A freaking gun that just like shoots all the time, barely does any damage to him, but then you can shoot him in the balls too. So yeah, it works out. After the conversation ends, the group splits into two teams led by Varka. You made it into the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Okay, so one of them is to meet up with Sandrone, I guess. Oh, I hear like a thing, so it's probably like a Lunacle. No! He got defeated by a pea shooter. Yes, absolutely. You made it. Oh! So they did forget. So they forgot about him. Damn. Okay, so his memory did get wiped. You made it. Who is this? A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. Love the introduction. Love it. That's what all villains want to get when they yap. I love a yapping villain because it's fun to watch how they lose. I love an arrogant villain getting beaten up so badly. Like, they're like, it's impossible for me to lose. And then when they lose, it's just amazing to see. Like, it's probably one of the best things to see whenever seeing an arrogant person just get beaten up. Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part. An arrogant villain with a punchable face. Absolutely, absolutely. I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surastana. Auto Apocalypse was not a bad villain. And besides, even if you think Auto didn't win, he won. Auto won. If his goal was to really destroy the world, he would have done it. His goal was to bring back Kallen. He created a brand new timeline just for her. So, he won. I think the person I really hate, I mean, Lycus is 100% the villain I would really, really hate. Dottore is definitely up there as well. I'm trying to think. Zenazone Zero, I mean, I don't hate Sarah. I just want to know about her instances. Auto did try to resurrect using the tree. That's the thing though. Auto did succeed in his goal. So Auto is the villain that actually won. If you consider him a villain. Because he was never intending to actually try to get rid of them. If you think about his goals, Auto only wanted to bring back Kallen. That was his only and main goal. If he wanted to get rid of everyone, I think he would actually win. Unless you get some BS nonsense. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who's a villain I really, really hate? Then again, that stupid fat guy from the guy from Planarcadia, the freaking guy from the Fate collaboration. That guy was an annoying guy too. What was his name? I can't remember. But yeah, the guy was annoying. I would punch him. Also, Shien, he has some justified reasons, but why would he go that far? I mean, he already said that he would go that far for his sister. Sunday, would you consider Sunday a villain? But realistically, Sunday's goals were kind of noble in a way, but at the same time, it's kind of bad. It's tough. Scott is just a funny villain. Scott is a loser. He's a lovable loser, you know. Scott is a guy that will always lose. But yeah, Scott was not really a villain. He's just more like a comedic value. The main villain, the guy with the fat rotund body and then like purplish hair. The guy that, I don't know, he was like trying to make money. I forgot his name. But yeah, Scott is a very funny character. He's not even a villain. He's just like a, I don't want to say he's misunderstood. He's just not a good villain, to be fair. He always loses. Well, what do you know? So it does. Alright then. Whoa, Sandrone apologizing? Scott is just a loser we affectionately bully. No, to be fair though, Sippy, Scott is exactly the type of villain I mentioned. The arrogant guy that always loses. He is that guy. But sometimes it's the fact that he goes through with the things that he promises to do. Like if we said, oh, whoever loses has to bark or have to be a dog, he ends up being a dog. He like barks and everything. So yeah, I would say affectionately he is a pretty good loser. It's fine, I expected as much. Well yeah, obviously you know her. What? So as I mentioned, Academia has got its eyes on Dotore, but this matter remains top secret apart from those assisting in the that. If anyone asks, I'm here in Nod Krai to pursue my personal academic interest. And it just so happens that the Faturi is your academic interest, yes? Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back. You flatter me. You're all harbingers. What reason would you have to disclose information with Dotore? Well, just because you're all harbingers, it doesn't mean you have to hate each other. Remember that time we fought Rere at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dotore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little little pawn. I was gonna say little bia, but yeah. So your homework is basically trying to stop a mad scientist? Seems legit. More or less. I mean, that's pretty fair enough. He could not care less about us if he tried. There is Johan though. When Johan speaks, it means shit is happening and everyone will get hit by it. I don't actually know who Johan is. I don't know what game he's from. If he's from Honkai Empire, I have no clue. Does Dotore really strike you as the sort who values his relationship with his colleagues? Yeah, I mean, understandable. Yeah, I mean, he kind of already just more or less tried to destroy Scaramouche, so it makes sense. Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Thanks, the knave! Now, back on the topic. In the wake of the Rational Scenario episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dotore's complete inaction during the entire affair. See, I'm more curious about what he's planning. Johan is not a game. Is a manga anime monster. Oh, I actually didn't know that. He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets. Why am I not surprised? Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't gonna work on his colleagues. Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. He's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrow. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned. I like how Bina is just moonwalking without... yeah, exactly, right? Bina is just living life it's just living life. Living her best life. She's just like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Nobody can see me anyways. With that in mind, I return to Stesnaya and relay my thoughts to Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled. Yeah, fair enough. Interesting. He knows that no good comes from opposing. See, does that suggest how strong the Sarita is? Does that suggest how strong the Sarita is, or is it just because he knows that he can't fight against all of the Fatui Harbingers at once? I mean, there's only one way to find out, I suppose. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the rooster's resources. Ah, okay, yep, okay. So now my ear is because he can't fight everyone. But I wish the Sarita can strip from him by wagging a finger. The regretous moron, damn. Left Sumeru but also stayed in Sumeru. Oh yeah, he got pawns, man. He got pawns. Did the other Harbingers don't mind his experiments? I mean, they were busy on their I mean, I guess they just don't care, right? Because if you think about it, Super Shoes, everyone has their own agenda. The knave has an orphanage to watch over. The captain literally had something to do in Natlan itself, which the Sarita allowed. So yeah, it's kind of like do whatever you want, free reigns, right? But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now. Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once, only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. One of you is a robot and the other one's a mad scientist. I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised. Oh, Bina, she's just living life again. She's like, just living my best life. Being ignored. She has no interest in doing things methodically. Methodically, there it is. Methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, he disappears. Yes, she is. She's just living life, man. Like I said, Sibishi, she's just living her best life. She doesn't mind. The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rarer, so you got so competitive. Do not remind me, because she got her ass kicked. She got her ass kicked. She got her ass kicked. Okay, she's gonna kill me if I said that again. Then I believe we all concur. Dotore will not simply give up. Definitely not. Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff? Yeah, seems like it, right? He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental. I'm pretty sure she's getting bored at this point. Yeah, I mean, she can't interact with everyone. She will unscrew your vocal cords. I think she'll get rid of my body and hide it inside freaking Plumonia or something like that. Ugh, that's terrifying. Just thinking about that is terrifying. This one time he was running some high temperature experiment and the thing exploded. Does he care? No, he orders his burners to open the device so he can blah 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 blah. Yeah, he doesn't care about other people. All he cares about himself. He left. Oh wow, I like the fact that she went straight to Bina even though she doesn't know that she was there. That's hilarious. Or maybe it's just more like Bina walked into her path. Bina, you're so... Oh, I love her so much. Columbina, she's just like poking her. To be fair, this is the only time she'll be able to do it without Sanjone yelling at her. Ah, gosh, I love her to death, man. Just saying, man. You've been bottling that up for a while, huh? Speaking of bottling. Ha! Bottles. Hat guy. I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs, especially when it comes to Dotore. Ooh, this is awkward. Thank you, Lady Harbinger, for providing. Oh, nice. Way to just like. Okay, moving on. Yeah, wonder why. Yeah, way to just like move on with the conversation. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way. Peace. I'm out of here. Activate your boosters. Activate your boosters and get the heck out of there now. Well, you're welcome to join if you want. Yeah, we're not doing that. Paimon. Is Paimon daft or something? Is she okay? Did she not realize that Alakino is being suspicious already, or is she just daft? Yeah, I don't want to open up the vault of bad memories. Yeah, exactly. Because she's already suspicious about the fact that, you know, he knows things that he's not supposed to know. And all that. And clearly, we can't tell people, oh, by the way, oh yeah, he used to be a Fatui Harbinger, aka a traitor, which is bad enough. And then after that, he kind of wiped away all the memories and all that. Paimon, are you daft or are you just unaware? It makes quite the impression. I'll say, I've met a lot of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing. Oh, well, yeah, he has plenty of reason to do so. Just saying. He's got plenty of reason. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. Paimon does not know how to read the freaking room. It's like, what? I can't look at the obvious. I can only see things that are right in front of my eyes, you know? I don't know why I try to get a high-pitched voice for it, but still. Yeah, we're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name. I've actually asked her that question before. She said that she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me. She could have just given you a pseudonym. What did she do while she was with the Fatui? As far as I recall, she was never dispatched to claim a Gnos. Makes sense, because her power is similar. I actually don't think it's similar. I think her power is in of that itself as powerful as a Gnosis, if anything. I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Be a moon goddess? A literal moon goddess? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. Gave the same signs, the time has not come yet, so she spent her days in Shesnaya doing She's just, look at how bored she is. This is me when I'm bored, just like kicking the feet around. Like, she is that bored. I bet she should be like trying to poke Columbina. Oh, sorry, like Sandrone or something. That would be funny. The Sarita summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third sea by virtue only of her enchanting voice. Oh, this is her trying to be friends with you, damsel. Sorry, Columbina. This is her trying to be friends with you. Relatable Bina, right? Like, that is basically me in a nutshell. I'm just like, I'm just like kicking around my feet and all that. Or maybe, steal a kiss from the traveler. Absolutely, she should do that. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute. And what happened after that? I imagine she stopped caring. It could be, you know? It could actually be her trying to copy Sandrone. If only she copies every single one of her action. Then again, her arms aren't fully crossed. If her arms fully crossed, then maybe. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she continued to sing in the flower garden. Nice. For my part, I was busy, so busy. The fact that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she was lonely. Damn. Yikes. Yeah, that's understandable. I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. Don't worry, Bina. After this, you'll be in my teapot forever. Sarita gave her a home where she can be herself. Yeah, but for something. It's not like she gave her a home for free. Like, she has to do something in the end, and eventually that was the reason why she left. Also, isn't that very interesting? Very interesting that that Alakino is looking at the direction of where she is, you know? Bronya cares about Seele, always. Yep, sisters, man. Sisters. It's kind of interesting that the Arlecchino is looking at the direction of where Columbina is. Are you gonna make Columbina a genie or something? Oh, Bina, please be my lover.
私の方はまるっきり逆よ。
Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck.
誰に言われたかは忘れたけど。
It's definitely Scaramouche. It's definitely him. It's definitely him. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's definitely Scaramouche. I forgot who said it, but those words have stuck with me. It's 100% Scaramouche. Sounds like something Sora would say. No wonder. Alright, give me a call. Give me a moment, guys. I got a call I need to take right now. I will be a bit shortly. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Had a call with someone, had a call with family essentially, and just talking about work, just talking about stuff and all. And she ranked 3rd in Honkai Impact World. I mean, I understand that you're trying to like build the connection between. Obviously, I know that there should be some connection, but I guess I don't know. I'm trying to see some form of connection between Sele and obviously Colombina and all that. I just can't see it. I understand what you're saying, that there is a connection between like some links and all that. But at the same time, you look at Mavuika, even though she's supposedly a Himeko counterpart, there is some resemblance to Mavuika and Himeko in a way. But I just can't see that with Sele and Colombina as of yet. I guess it's not a strong enough connection. But that's just me. Again, as someone that doesn't really play Honkai Impact 3rd, so yeah. What? Something come to mind? It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it to her from the rooftops. Wow, that is like a romantic gesture there, buddy. Damn, what a romantic gesture. I respect that. Isn't Mavrika's self-sacrifice tendency just like Himeko? I mean, if we want to look at that, then do we look at Rain Shogun, the fact that she tried to shoulder everything herself by joining the freaking Elysian realm? The same, like, oh yeah, Raiden Shogun's terrified of stuff. Like, I feel like the conjecture is just too. I feel like in some cases that seems really forced. It seems like it's such a, like you're trying to find ways to connect things, but it's not a strong enough evidence point. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying that the evidence just, Mavrika's self-sacrifice, she is the leader of a country. It feels like it makes sense why she wants to self-sacrifice, you know? Like, and Himeko is a teacher. She doesn't want Kiana or Mei or Bronya to lose her life. So in that sense, there is some similarities, but do you consider that as like a factual point to a connection? I don't know. It seems a bit weak there. But again, I'm not saying that there isn't none. And I'm not saying that that isn't a point to make. I'm just saying that if you compare it to, let's say, I'm trying to think of Rain Shogun, appearance-wise, 100% of a match. Well, I don't want to say 100%. I would say like a 50% match. Sorry, 80% match. And after Yai Miko, you look at Yai Miko, then you look at Yai Sakura. And you're like, yeah, appearance match. Even though one's a fox and one's a bunny. It's still, like, you know, the appearance still matches, you know? That's why it feels like it's so hard to say that sometimes whenever a character has done something or is related to something, it feels so, I don't know. I'm not saying that it wouldn't work. I'm saying it's more of a, it's difficult to point out. Because if you look at Alicia and Cyrene, they are almost a match for match, a like for like character. Basically a like for like. But then again, it's a Honkai game. So, makes sense. Dota and Auto Apocalypse. Freaking a bigger comparison. Oh gosh, but yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's just my point of view of it. But if you ask me, Colombina is still the most shoutable name. Yeah. Appearance and story doesn't have to be similar to be a reference. I'm not saying it doesn't have. I'm not saying that appearance and story needs to be like a reference. But at the same time, if you're saying that if they're similar, then it's a lazy storytelling. But at the same time, the mentioning about the self-sacrifice is also feel like a very easy excuse to say, oh yeah, they're similar. Character, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to say that, but then again, you're saying that Colombina is similar to Sele because of some life and rebirth thing. And again, is that a point that you can use for that? Because, yeah, again, how do you say that Sele just because of something, just because of one point that could be hinted for a lot of other things? But yeah, I regardless of it, how'd you do that? I do like that call though. I do like that call out though. The mention that, you know, there is something to call out Sele and Colombina's connection for, And obviously, assuming that the Sarita and Bronya are the same appearance, which I think a lot of people are calling it out. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see. Oh wait, what were they saying? Oops, I skipped ahead. I'm just so used to it by now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her. True, fair enough. I also call her Columbina. Imagine that's her actual name. Obviously, she said that she doesn't remember and that's not her name, but imagine it is. Like, Bina is just a full name. That'd be hilarious. Oh, that's all? An angel! Nice! Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime. I'm sure it will. You make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times. Probably know your way around better than I do. We'll be in touch if the situation changes. Yeah! Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sile. Yeah! Onwards! Oh, Durin. Jeez, how much longer do we have? Oh my god, I can't believe her. I can't believe I put the title Finishing Act 5. I can't believe that, man. I kind of shot myself in the foot. I didn't think it was gonna be this long. I really didn't think it was gonna be this long. I should have expected it. I really should have. I'm gonna look because this might take up to 2 hours more, and I'm terrified of that. I am genuinely terrified of that, especially if not a lot of people are tuning in. That way, I feel like it'd be better to do it with more people watching, you know, in case they want to see how it goes down. Genshin Impact. Oops, Genshin Impact, Nod Krai, Act 5. I want to see how much further we got. Actually, I don't want to because I don't know. Okay, I want to see at least how much further. Act 5 to Act 8 is a long run individually. This is a point where you can stop, really. So this is a point. Maybe I should put... Okay, I'm going to change my title to Trying to Finish, not Finishing. Trying to finish. Yeah, I think. Dude, it's already 12:15 and I still got work to do. IRL work, company work. Ugh. Yeah, I think I gotta call it off today because my god, I'm exhausted. Here you are. Ooh, the Phantoms. Yeah, I think we will probably resume this on Sunday. I think that's most likely gonna be what's happening. Yeah, this is the part that's tied to the full Act 7 and 8 too, so it's short, but there are a lot of minor details. Fair enough, fair enough. Ah, that guy. So you've come back so soon. Did things go alright with the tour? Yeah, I mean, obviously, we just chat. Fine. Dotoro has been summoned home by Sarita. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any more progress with the investigation? Unfortunately not. You tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results are the same as before. Abyssal monsters roaming the land. So if you want to stop, this is a good point. Yeah, I'm most likely going to stop because I think, yeah, 3 hours. I've already been doing this for 3 hours, 30 minutes. So yeah, I mean, I remember Sandor's mentioning, oh yeah, are you ever going to do long streams? Like, that's not an hour long. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't here to witness it today. So fair enough. But yeah, that is fair. That is fine. What was it like in Mondstadt when Dragon Spine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet... Oh, don't be like that. Don't be so hard on yourself, Durin. That's just meaningless speculation. You can continue the investigation of Durin and Scar next stream. Yeah, or we'll most likely be also doing Xenozone Zero. Either way, I don't know whether we'll be doing Xenozone Zero. Probably. I think we'll do it next week Friday. I think we'll make another strong effort on trying to finish it next week. When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with these illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. Could not change their fates. Aww. That sucks. I think we will actually do Xenozone Zero tomorrow. So yeah, Xenozone Zero starting off with Chapter 5. So yeah, Chapter 5 Xenozone Zero tomorrow. Can't wait for it. Actually, not tomorrow. Psych, I'm in Sunday. Why did I say tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow. Sunday. The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irmin's soul. There isn't a living thing in Tevat that can escape its past. That is true. You can try. Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise. Ooh, that is true. I mean, he was supposed to be a fairy tale character, and look at that. He is now a real-life human being, brought to life. Yeah, you can still do it 100 times. Oh, he's like an older brother, you know? He's like an older brother looking after Durin. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. What a good... Wow, dude. Hat guy? Great guy. Mr. Guy is a great guy. Thank you, Hat guy. Previous experience indicate that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits their effectiveness. We have to break this rule somehow. Character development, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you mean to say that we need to figure out a way to make contact with them, despite knowing that we can't? That is true. I feel like he most likely could, because I feel like Durin is the one of the main characters in... No, I think in there's what? Act 6, Act 5, right? So this is version 3.2. So 3.2, it should be Durin and... Was it Columbina? No. Columbina was in 3.3. So yeah, I don't remember. I think Durin was just the main guy. Oh wait, is Durin? No. I was gonna say Durin and Zilbai. No, Zilbai was after that. Oh, Ras Maspez. Spargana. That's actually pretty interesting, you know? This is actually pretty interesting. The fact that you can... Yeah, I guess it's still pretty interesting, the fact that Durin can still control abyssal powers just because of his connection to past Durin. Nice. But yeah, thank you very much for the hydration and appreciate it. But yes, I think for the time being, this is a point in which we are going to be ending stream. So yeah, unfortunately, I have severely underestimated how long Act 5 is. I've severely underestimated. But yeah, I think the story is actually slowly progressing, which is actually kind of nice. I like the fact that there is still a slow progression into something major that will probably be happening. I don't know what's happening in, like... I know Act 6 is technically the finale, actually. I don't actually know. So yeah. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to be tuning off for this week of Genshin Impact. So this Sunday, we're going back to Xenozone Zero and starting off with Chapter 5. So hope you guys are excited about that. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to be ending off today's live stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you again on Sunday for another stream. Bye, guys.